Yeah.
See, this is why I don't give this nigga the mic.
Why? He probably did something.
I did nothing. He was over here beating off the fucking mic.
You was jerking him.
Why are you lying?
Oh my God, you're talking enough.
I'm sure you can hear it.
Exactly.
I see the waves.
Listen, it's the early podcast talk. Early podcast.
Jesus
Dana.
Christ. You know what I'm gonna get you niggas? Y'all gonna get the niggas the mics, the lanyard mics that just clip into your shirt.
Nah, we gonna get them nigga headsets.
Yeah. like
a Tyler Perry.
How them niggas just sound like Call of Duty players. I'm coming. We're coming. We're coming. They're coming.
85 East. 85 East.
Yo, I saw a TikTok where it's like
video games here, Michael. We're grown men.
Oh,
speak for yourself.
We're starting right off the bat. All right, let's do it.
We're
then.
getting toxic.
Fuck that shit. Bro.
That fucking shit is stupid. I want to listen. I'm gonna extend the olive branch to the community of women, and I use that word nicely because I want the word I want to say. If you listen to this podcast as long as I think you have. Okay. I want to know, women, I'm asking you personally, for me, and for the rest of us at the NTS podcast, why do y'all hate video games so much? Like,
I think I have a simple answer. It's just because video games get attention.
That's literally it.
Is that what it is?
That's literally it.
Because I feel like it takes attention away from them. And it also doesn't benefit them in either way.
No.
Like if you had a dude who say just worked all the time,
yeah, it'd
be like, okay, well, I'm not getting attention because he's working, but you know what? That brings in money that I can spend.
Exactly.
Or that I can get shit can be used on me. Or like, but
when I got my PS5, the first thing Yannick said was like, "Oh my God, I've lost him to the PS5."
You know what's so funny?
Yeah.
And you know how funny I find that?
You can't do what that thing does.
But you know how funny I find that, not to go into your relationship any deeper. Remember when you first started talking to her? Mm-hmm. And she was like, "Oh, bring the Xbox over. You can do."
It was all fabrication.
We went from that.
It was all fabrication.
That's crazy. Like we went from that to
it was all fabrication.
Yeah,
no, she's still cool with it. Like
it was a wool over the eye.
If I was ever to bring it over, yeah, it's still cool. But it's more like all right, yeah, set it up. You play for about 2 minutes. All right, back on me. Look at me. Yeah, I need you to look at me.
I need you to look at
like,
this.
You haven't looked at me in 10 minutes.
You done yet? I'm like, yo,
it'd be like, bro,
I am not done yet.
I am not done yet. It just booted up.
I'm at the main screen.
Yeah. I'm not even connected to the online.
It's just a certain type of attention that you can't compete with entertainment.
Like I've seen a bunch of different theories as to why women talk about how they don't like niggas with video games. And it started with a couple days ago where first of all, the chick Ari, what's the girl?
Ari
who's literally famous for taking rapper dick and shaking ass. That's all she's famous for. It said, "Oh, I don't like niggas who play video games because they're lazy and they don't grind. At least, I've been with drug dealers and junkies before, drug dealers and stuff before, but at least they be grinding.
That's a
video game dudes don't grind." And I'm like,
it was very, very dumb.
And then the other chick, the Scotty, you play video games because you're lazy. I'm like, why does me working all week and then having an hour or two to escape from what I call fun?
I don't get it.
A problem.
I don't get it.
Why isn't the TV you watch not fun? Or
you on Twitter all day.
You're on Twitter all day. Or
you,
guess what? Ass. You buy makeup and shit and bags and shit.
If you didn't have social media, you wouldn't have anything. So that is
that's
the same paper or plastic. Yeah. So who's really lazy?
Paper.
Who's like what are we doing?
You be out here not giving me enough fucking barbecue sauce.
Yeah,
stupid bitch.
Nah, these bitches are like the values they have. And I said this earlier on like a week ago on Twitter, on Instagram. I was like, you're okay with dealing with junkies and dope fiends and niggas who actively hurt the community. But a nigga who plays Call of Duty for an hour too long that is what dries your pussy up. Man. That what tells me your pussy's worthless.
Like your boyfriend has 8 kids. Enough.
You're the fourth baby mama,
No.
but at least you don't play the video game.
That's something I almost forgot about. Y'all seen Summer Walker got her new boyfriend?
She's a fucking moron.
Larry.
Not even Larry, it's Larry. It's one R.
That shit Lars.
Like,
Nah, there was two R's in there. It's two. It's just
it wasn't?
It's just in cursive, so it looked like one.
All right.
It's two. It's
Larray.
two.
But I
It's two.
thought she had Sierra's prayer. What happened?
I guess that's what it was.
God didn't answer
man.
that prayer.
They said God heard Sierra but didn't hear the slaves.
Sierra is a slave. See what fucking Future had her doing?
Bro.
Future had her wearing the same cornrows as the rest of his baby mamas.
Going from 50 Cent to Future to Russell Wilson is one hell of a. Oh yeah,
And Bow in between.
But they were like that was like early 20s. That
Nah,
shit
but-
didn't
nah,
really
but-
count.
Because Bow was like the first.
Nah, Bow Wow's your introduction to dick.
Bow was the reason why we thought she had a dick.
Nah, that was before Bow Wow.
No, that was
that was
definitely
before Bow Wow.
was
No, it was when she first came out when Goodies came out.
Yeah,
Like,
that
that
was
was
she was dating Bow Wow.
No, she didn't date Bow Wow until
Yeah,
Like
that was a
You
few
came
years
out.
in.
She dated Bow after Goody.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was like a few years in.
Yeah, there was a gap.
And mind you, first of all, let's go off on that. Sierra, we as a generation apologize
Oh,
to
I'm
you
sorry for
for
everybody.
even believing that stupid thing, and I was
Right.
one of them.
I believe
I
it.
don't know why.
I'm-
It took her coming out with what's that
Promise.
promise to believe? Oh, that's a woman.
That's a pussy.
That's a vagina. When she was looking working that thing on her, that is a vagine right there.
Yeah, I definitely believe that. I was definitely one of those little dumbass kids like, Sierra got a dick.
Oh my
She got
god,
a dick and a vagina at the same time.
Yeah,
she can
she
fuck
was-
herself.
That was the first time
That's
I
called a
heard.
hermaphrodite.
That was the first time I heard the word hermaphrodite. I didn't know what the fuck a hermaphrodite was, but I knew Sierra was that.
I knew she was one.
Yeah, she was out here literally with a bussy.
Yeah. The first bussy ever made.
The first literal bussy.
Yo.
So, there,
Look,
Suck it in. Suck it in.
He tried to slide through like it was Mission Impossible.
What you gotta make a phone call to?
Are we gonna stop?
That was the hose. It gotta be
Okay,
the hose.
it's definitely the hose, the watermelon hose.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
nah, I thoroughly believe that.
I was very, very, very. The things we used to believe, whew, just very.
A lot of when you really think about the shit that we did believe when we were younger, like what's something that you believed when you were younger that you're completely like
That if I had the car lights on while I was driving, you'll get pulled over for a ticket.
yeah that was all right. First of all, that is complete bullshit.
That
like,
is a complete
Oh.
lie.
and that's some shit that people still believe to this day. Like
I got one. You're short because you're not eating enough vegetables.
yeah,
Oh,
I'm short because my dad's 5'7" and my mom's 4'11".
Carrots make you see better.
Yeah, that was bullshit. Bro, I used to eat carrots all the time, and my vision's getting worse.
Milk helps
Makes your
strong
bones strong.
teeth.
Yeah, that's
Strong
a big lie.
bones.
Strong bones.
That's not true at all.
Nah,
Not at
what's
all.
one that I believe?
Smoking makes you lose weight.
It depends
Smoking
on what
weed?
you're smoking.
I think smoking weed does make you lose weight.
Smoking weed makes you lazy.
Does it make you lazy?
No.
Yeah.
No,
No, you are lazy.
Yeah, that's
you are just a
because there's
bum.
plenty of people who smoke and are doing
Are
this.
productive members of society.
I-
You are just a bum.
I know people that are rocket scientists who smoke every day. They are not lazy.
It's medicine. It's just medicine. Medicine, guys. Alcohol kills more people every day.
This is a dare commercial.
Exactly. We have all failed the dare time.
Yeah.
Mm.
I don't know. What did I used to? I used to believe.
Um,
I used to believe anything I was younger.
I mean, I'm very gullible, so I still believe stupid.
Remember this one? This is a whammy. Eating pussy makes your beard hair grow.
yeah, that's not true. No, Mike,
That shit used to
that
be.
is not true.
Yo, man, you just need to eat more coochie, man. You need to eat more pussy. This is gonna grow your hair. Like,
And I'd
what?
be like, all right, nothing's happening.
What the fuck? They got soul glowing motherfucking pussy juice that makes your shit grow.
That
Please.
shit is not true. It's all genetic.
There's not enough that I can eat to make my face grow.
There ain't enough pussy in the
There's
world.
not enough.
Not gonna work.
Keenan's face is anti-pussy, so. Nah, I had to
But
get
like,
a,
you know, Keenan, I never noticed that. You really have a solid goatee, but you just don't grow anything on the side.
It's all underneath.
Yeah. Neck,
And that's the worst part. I can't grow a beard,
Like
but I have
Ant.
to shave.
Ant got the neck beard.
He definitely does.
Ain't like a garden gnome.
Why is Ant catching strays?
We
Right
gotta-
now? He listens every week.
And I'm gonna get
Just to
a
remind him that he's still a human. Bring him back to Earth.
I'm gonna get a text probably like, oh yeah, that's what y'all doing.
Oh,
I'm
I'll
gonna-
be waiting for it.
I'm gonna get a green bubble on my goddamn
I'm
phone.
like, what the fuck?
I like
Yeah,
how
yeah. He gonna because
He's
you know
an
I got,
IT guy.
yeah he know I got rid of cable, so he gonna remove me from the plug.
You gonna take me off too?
He gonna-
I'm on that bitch.
I like no Ted Lasso for you niggas.
My God.
Uh,
Bob's Burger.
the Office.
Man.
oh, you like your King of Queens? No, you don't.
For those of you that don't know what Plex is, Google it.
It's
Find somebody with a server.
It's a
find somebody with a server, man.
It's a money saver.
It's
It
a money
is.
saver. But I still pay for the other stuff. But I need to stop because I be forgetting that I have Plex. So I just got to request.
Yeah, you just gotta request, like, you know. And I like how on this podcast we just reference our friends that none of these people know.
They should know. If
A
A
they're
lot of people
listening.
don't like that.
Yeah, huh?
My coworkers don't like that.
They don't like that.
It's
like,
our podcast.
Nah, well, my coworker at when I used to work at the furniture store, he would be like,
Oh, I
it's
know
like
what you're
30
talking
to 45 minutes. I have no idea what y'all talking about.
Well, guys,
But that's
If
what
it-
makes it fun because
this
when
makes-
if you ever get to see it in person, you're like, yo, I get it.
I do. You do have that moment when I meet people like, oh, you're
Yeah, it's supposed to be out.
But
You
guys,
know.
don't be afraid to ask us.
No, we're all on Twitter.
Hit us up. We're on
Right.
Twitter. We're on the Facebooks.
Yeah,
We're on the Instagram.
I'll send you people's Instagram.
Yeah,
I don't
man.
care. Send them a request.
Yo,
Did it
ask,
happen to you,
baby.
Keenan?
Yes.
Hold on, what happened?
This is before Keenan was really getting on the mic. We definitely mentioned it before and was like, oh, his Instagram is da da da.
When y'all brought up the candy video.
Oh,
all of a sudden I
is
just
that
started
shit
getting-
still on there?
Your sex tape.
You need to archive that.
You need to delete it.
Nah,
I'm about to say.
it's gonna stay right there.
You need to fucking.
I screen record it,
Nah,
just in case.
nah. Actually,
Yeah, I got it in my phone.
I'm a
too.
screen
Same
recorder
right
and I'm gonna turn it into an NFT.
Yo, wait. So here we go.
I don't
Can
know
anybody
what that is.
explain?
No,
Q,
no.
Mike,
Wait till
MJ?
wait till
Oh,
we get
shit.
an expert.
Corey, you know?
I mean, we could call Hafiz because he literally just did a story about it.
Okay,
Really?
my short synopsis. This
I
is
knew you
short.
Knew. I knew it.
It's
I
a
fucking
little
knew.
bit.
I knew.
I don't know the specifics, but I know the general basis.
Oh.
It's a digital like moment of time. So like if it's a picture, if it's a video, you own that digital file. So for instance, LeBron's block on Iguodala in the finals, right? Like say that is created into an NFT. You own that clip. So like you can sell it, you can like lend it out to be used in promotion or whatever, but
Or-
like, you own that clip, you know what I'm saying? So like
Yeah.
you can monetize that file.
Yeah.
So like it's kind of what's with anything. So it's video clip, a picture, whatever digital thing you want it to be. It's just a digital form of art that can be like bought and sold.
I was gonna say, and I know people can bid on it as well.
Yes.
To
yeah,
buy it.
Exactly.
Let's say,
So-
Keenan, you're a little familiar with it.
And the reason why it's so goddamn dumb is because right click, save as.
Yeah, but then you get into the point of like legalities
Copyright,
later.
yeah,
Yeah,
they can
down the
sue you.
line. Yeah.
Get
So-
your page taken away. From
Exactly. It all depends what it is. So like Tory Lanez did something with his last project a couple months ago where he sold like 100 or 1,000 NFTs with his project, and like he sold them all for 99 cents, and then it was a limited amount. So whoever got them, they were reselling like 1,000x the price of what it went for. So people
like
were
anything
just,
else.
yeah. So people were
Yeah.
just making money off of like. I don't know that it's kind of
'cause
like
Jim Jones
cryptocurrency.
did
You don't
that.
really make sense.
Off
It doesn't
mid
really make
R&B
sense to me
remix.
Yeah,
yet.
it doesn't make sense to me yet.
It's
but
not
like
clicking.
it's making people money. I can tell you that.
Like I know, I had a picture from an IOTA probate at Wild Bull, which is a club in Patterson, which is no longer existing. So I have an IOTA probate from there from like 2010 or something like that. Whatever, or
Who's
like
that?
it's like 2012.
Paul's
Yeah,
probate?
Paul. And my boy, shout out Dom. He was like, "Yo, make this into an NFT." I was like, "I probably should. Like, it would make sense." But
I mean, that might
don't know
be
what to
better
do.
because that place doesn't exist no more.
that place don't exist.
You know what I
like-
mean? Because
I'm gonna look more into it because I'm actually me and Mike were just talking about it yesterday. I'm gonna try to figure it out, and what I figure out, I will pass along. Yeah,
shit,
I'll
nigga, we
pass
trying to make
Facts,
podcast NFTs.
Yeah, that'd be man. Trump is you're not. That nigga's not kidding. He's very serious. Because if you making money, that means we making money too. So tomato. I'm fine with that.
Pro bono.
I'm fine with that. We all got jobs.
But what's going on, everybody? It's Not That Serious, the podcast, the greatest podcast in the
What's this way?
world. You already know what the fuck going on. It's another week, and you already know it's another podcast. You know, the greatest podcast in existence, in the past, present, and future. I'll bring this back, the greatest podcast known to man and ape. You already know the whole crew is not the whole crew. We got we're missing Dr. Waff. Dr. Waff's not here. We'll see him next time. You know, the life of a doctor is a busy one. You know what I'm saying?
It is.
Legal drug dealers, you know, they got to deal out in the streets. It happens, baby.
Right.
But we got our dark-skinned white woman dating boo back.
I'm going home.
Dark skin.
I did. I mean, in
What?
the.
I'm talking to you.
Oh yeah, I'm not gonna call attention to what he said. But we got our boy back, Corey, from the reaches of Ku Klux Klanville in Virginia. What's going on, baby?
What's up? What's up?
Man, I miss you, man. Every time when I find out you're coming out, I'm like, my motherfucking balls get hot. I feel good. Yeah, nice little teeny from like.
And you're
from
for
like
a minute too, right?
the fringulum.
Yeah, I have so with the Google, you get a week off for Thanksgiving, you get 2 weeks off for Christmas.
The greatest company.
Nice. That is the greatest company.
Y'all niggas hiring?
Man,
They're always hiring.
I'm dead ass.
Unfortunately, it's bad. Like we need help. Like
I say
it got so bad that we had a meeting and they were pretty much like because like obviously if I refer you get the job, I get money. They were begging us to write a referral to people that are qualified because they need help. Like quarter 4 and quarter 1, they're hiring like crazy.
I'm telling you, I'm doing what Corey said. I'm getting my Salesforce thing.
Shake. I don't want to put their business out, but
Our friends
they're gearing up, and they start classes on Friday.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
He has a place where did he tell you where he's going to get the classes at?
I sent it to him.
Can you send it to me? Like, okay.
They're taking it very seriously. It's actually got lit. I ain't gonna lie.
Hey man,
Send it to me.
it's time, bro. Everybody got
Yeah,
that
niggas,
money.
yeah.
There's so much money to be made in the world, bro. Like you sent me that the ATC joint, so there's money to be made, bro.
Yeah, it's just out. Like it don't, and it sucks that you gotta. These things don't really hit you really till like you're like in your late 20s, but like there's so much money to be made out there. All you gotta do is sometimes take a class or two or get one certification.
Yeah,
and like it just opens the door to so many things.
Because like the one chick was laughing at people who just didn't go to college and they got certs.
She sounded dumb.
She sounded stupid because like as a person who like works for Google, I can tell you they hire people who don't have degrees. And then it was a dude. He was like, "I'm one of the hiring managers at Google."
He's like, "That's what I look for."
Yeah, he's like, "I look for that." He was like, and I know this is gonna sound crazy. As a person who like interviewed at Google, and it was like probably about like an 8 to 9 month process, they're not really hiring where you go to school. They're hiring people because like obviously like tech has its stereotypes. Like they're looking for a person. Like they would never hire an old person. They're just not going to because they can't mold you. They're literally looking for somebody in their 20s that they can mold because they want you to be this way. And it's just like I would say about 80 to 90% of the interview process is figuring out what type of person you are, not so much
what you can do,
what you know, because we can train anybody, but we're looking for like this individual because we value the atmosphere in the workplace.
Yeah,
goes a long way
because it goes with just like you can learn shit, but it's like, do I want to be around you 5 days, 6 days a week?
That's exactly what
that's literally all it's about. Like, can you not be a piece of shit? And are you willing to learn what we're willing to teach? And And that's just people don't understand how valuable that is.
lot of people aren't.
Like I was having
gotta
A lot
be
of people
good
aren't
person.
coachable. That's why.
That's exactly what it is. And it's like if you compare to sports, they will hire. They would let's just say they'll give a scholarship to a kid that's not talented, but he's coachable, versus the kid that's super talented, but he's just not coachable.
That's why you got a lot of Alex Caruso's out there, and then you're wondering why people. Then you wondering why people like
Yeah, I get it though.
you know like the kid from Seton Hall that
Shaquille Carr
the dude,
or Akil Carr. Oh, talking about
the boy who got in trouble from Trenton,
Miles.
whatever. Like
Yeah.
talented kids like that,
Yeah,
they struggling, but Alex Caruso is
you're living it up.
living the life in Chicago.
That's true.
Sometimes bums get to shine, but they're willing to take part in the system. I mean, it is, but you know what I'm saying? Like,
I get it.
at the end of the day, I digress because we'll get more to basketball slander later on. How's everybody's week been?
It's been good. Today was my first day like working from home, so like I have like a different like side of my job. Like this side was probably more of like engineering stuff like that. But it was pretty cool,
That's dope.
So what do you see is different from? Is it any difference working from home?
Yeah, so like
Not like obviously the obvious differences of working
so like
from home.
when I'm at work, my day flies by because I have like so many duties. So like I have a managerial duty, and then I have like a practical duty, right? So I have like 4 hours of the day where I'm gonna fly, and then I have like another 4 hours where I have to make sure everybody else is doing what they're supposed to do, and then I have meetings that I have to attend, and then so like last week, these within these like 4 weeks that we're now have just been like really hectic for me, because like last week I had a meeting with the governor, and then I had a meeting with the senator of Virginia, because obviously I have to like cater to them because Google's trying to get bills passed. So like I have to carry myself a certain way, and I have to know what I'm talking about. But not only that, but like I said, like I have to know what I'm talking about, because and then like
He's a smart boy.
and then
Good one.
these next 2 weeks when I return back to Virginia, we're like doing something like it's like a huge project where like we're just trying to. This will be like a really big part of the expansion of the company. So it's like really big. But
That's crazy to think that Google can expand. Like,
yeah, but yeah, it's just like
Google about to be a state.
Corey, I got a question. Can you talk about what you posted on your IG story today?
yeah. So all right. So yeah, so if you follow me on IG, I posted a picture of like what was like a map, right?
That was a big
I was
flex.
so confused.
That was a big flex.
Yeah. So
That was a crazy flex.
Big,
So, like-
crazy flex.
all right. So what that was is
Explain the post though. What
yeah.
was the
So I
post?
posted a picture of like this app that Google uses, and it's the same exact thing as Google Maps, but it's just for aviation, right? So what I did was what the app is, and this is me working from home. I can't say where it is, but we're expanding, and where we're expanding to, I have to make sure that where that area is, it's clear for our aircraft to do operations, right? So I literally have to go in and do it, and it's literally the same thing as Google Maps.
Yeah.
So it's like when you hear about what happens when we make the announcement in this area, aircraft are going to be able to operate in this area because of what I did from Nicolette's apartment.
Yeah.
So yeah, but
That's crazy.
yeah, it's cool. It's like I like people like especially like my friends will call like, oh, you flexing, but it's like not really, because I can't tell you what I'm doing
Yeah.
yet, because that like if you look at my LinkedIn, I have no updates since I
can't do
started,
any- you
because
can't
I
do
literally because like I signed a non-disclosure, and all the emails I get, all they stress about is the privacy of what we do.
Yeah.
So I can't literally do
Can't do
anything.
Yeah.
So, but I mean, like, we're hiring. Like, we need help.
Join
Like,
the fam.
Yeah. So, and I've said this when we were at Kev's rooftop. Like, I'll write you a letter of recommendation. I'll
Yeah.
write you a referral. Like, I'll take the money.
Yeah.
But yeah, like, this is the first job that I've ever had that I actually don't even mind going to work. Like, I like my job.
Yeah. Finally.
But like, this is what like I worked for, because I mean, you know, when me and you were at UPS, we had a bunch of jobs that we fucking hated.
Fucking hate
So it feels good to wake up and, you know.
Yeah.
But obviously, I live in the middle of nowhere. But, you know, can't win them all.
Yeah. that's not forever.
How
At
about,
all.
It's fine.
how about you? You got a newish job.
Yeah,
You did?
so I got a new job.
How's that?
It's a different speed. So going from I was at a gym and then going to a furniture store. Two polar opposites. I worked with a bunch of young, upbeat meatheads at the gym. At the furniture store, I work with a bunch of old men. Right? So it was funny going from one thing to another. But it felt like I feel like it's something that I needed because my life.
You went from the club to Tom Joyner's boat cruise.
Literally. Bro. So it's a nice change of pace. I took a step back as far as the amount of responsibility that I have, so that's nice. I'm just more relaxed at this point, so still getting used to actually the systems and stuff. But I did make a few sales today. I made a few sales on Sunday, and those were my first 2 days that I was actually live on the floor. So, I'm gonna keep going from there. But it's been fun so far. So I can't complain. I'm chilling. I fuck with it.
And you're gonna make, and I don't want to put your business out there, but you're gonna make.
No, I'm about to be making money.
You about to be making some money. I'm
about to be making money
because it's commission. There's no cap on how much you can make.
Exactly. And the more that I actually learn the systems and everything, I can already tell
And people who work there, I know 2 people who work there that make six figures selling
already.
furniture.
Yep.
It sounds crazy, but
And one of them's the same age as me. Literally, his birthday is I think 3 days after mine.
yeah, we celebrated your birthday together.
Yep.
Remember when we went to Fat Tuesday? See, he was with me.
Oh wow, okay.
And you didn't even realize.
I had
yeah.
no idea.
Yeah,
All right,
he was with me that night,
Cool.
celebrating his birthday.
Yep.
And I told him, I was like, "Well, we're celebrating my boy's birthday. Just come with me." He's like, "All right, bet."
Yep.
And then we both at
Yeah,
the furniture
so-
store hungover.
Shout out to him though.
Yeah, shout
So,
out to
'cause
him.
he's been helping me too. So
He
I'm
makes
probably
he doesn't make 6 figures by accident. He's a beast.
Nah, he is a beast. But it's crazy though. Like you would never think in a place like that, like in a furniture store, people could make so much money. But there's jobs out there, man, that you can really make a lot of money. So,
And the location sucks.
yeah,
That's
it's
what-
not
that's
it's not a great location
At all.
It's not terrible. It could be worse, but
Like if I was putting a business like that, I would never put it in that area because too many people drive past and they don't see it.
drive straight past. Yeah, it's not really on the road, but
I mean, everybody besides Q has literally been there.
You been there? Oh, where?
That's crazy.
I forgot Walk was there.
Bought my parents' living room furniture set or family room furniture set from Walk.
That's
Word. Yeah, well, that's where I'm at. Come see your boy.
Yeah, not definitely.
Yeah, get all your furniture needs from my
I
boy.
had the Bob's card, all that.
Oh, word.
So you got
12
good.
months free
I know you
phone.
got approved for a lot, didn't you?
You know why? You know why?
The furniture set was like $1,600, so it
Oh,
was all
okay,
that. So
word.
it was good enough.
You know why though?
What?
Because it's not credit based. It's debt to income based.
It's definitely not credit based at all.
Well, I had that shit. That was 3 years ago now. I was like fresh out of college. It
I
was,
know
Mm.
Before I moved away, after college, before I moved away to Chicago, that was like my gift to my parents.
because I know a lawyer who got denied,
Mm-hmm.
and he was like an actual lawyer.
Yep.
He had to come back the next day and with his
And just paid it outright.
with a credit card because he got denied because he had his 4 years and then he had his other 3.
Yep.
Because it's debt to income because that's how they do. Like, all right,
Yeah.
well, you owe this much, so we ain't gonna give you that.
We
much.
know we ain't getting
Yeah, exactly. Like
You owe these niggas.
like put it like this. I met a woman who made $50,000 a year, and she got approved for $10,000 worth of furniture, and a chick who made above 110 didn't get approved at all.
It's a sick world out here.
Yeah, it's
It's a sick world.
Credit
That's
is
it.
just weird. Bro.
I hate credit. Like for the longest, I didn't want a credit card. But I kind of gave into it because
You need
you
it.
need it.
man.
You need it. You really do.
No.
But in my
Like,
credit
that's
card,
my
is-
mistake too. Like I got a credit card and I amassed so much debt, and then like during the pandemic, I was able to pay it off.
yeah,
And like literally since early in the pandemic, I have not touched it because I was like, I'm afraid that I'm gonna get in debt again. So it's like now it's like
now you have to.
I got to
use it.
start using it again,
gotta
like
push
just
your
for
credit.
little shit. And like so,
Pay it off.
it's
Like
okay.
use it for shit that you would normally.
That's what I'm saying. Like yeah, but I feel like once I get in the habit, like I'll just I'll see some shit. Cause like I'm a big impulse buyer. Like I don't buy a lot of shit, but like sometimes I just think of some shit and I'll get it. Like and I'll just it's like nothing.
Don't get an Amazon card.
Oh hell, fuck no.
I would
bro.
never.
I would never do that to myself.
Jeff Bezos, you will never give me like
Nah,
that,
bro,
you
fuck
fucking
that.
bastard. You already got me for Prime, you sick bitch.
That shit's lit, nigga.
I just-
You know,
That's some good shit right
Prime is some good shit. Prime is
It's some good shit till you get that 100 taken out. You don't even see it coming up.
Nah, that's fine because
That should be like that.
the shipments I get throughout the year definitely pays for all of that.
I know, but when you randomly see 100,
Anybody in here got American Express?
Nah, Capital won't.
Either American Express or Apple.
No, I've had mine for a month now. I got it because when I travel for work, obviously they reimburse you. So using my exactly milk and I pay all my bills like a week in advance. So push my credit up. That's why I'm saying you got to use your card. Because I was talking to somebody who listens, and she was saying that like she was just like credit is not as hard as you think. She was pretty much just saying you could really. She was like because I told her my credit score. She was like I could put you in like the 800s in like a 6 to 7 month span.
Because mine's at like a 7.
She said
right
said
now.
if your bill is due.
Y'all got good credit.
No, she was just pretty much. She said just get an American Express card, because you only need for American Express. You don't have to have great credit. You only need like a 680, right? So then you get the American Express, and then when the bill is due, pay it off like 5 days before it's due. It just jacks it up right there.
Might replace the Capital one with the American.
No,
one.
yeah, absolutely.
I got
and
Discover.
not for nothing, the benefits that come with an American Express is really good.
Oh, the cashback and
The,
shit. And
the
percentages.
cashback is really good, actually.
Might have to run back the American Express.
What kind of credit cards y'all got? I have Discover.
I got Capital One.
I got
need another
Capital
one.
one too.
I have Capital One, Capital One, PayPal, and American Express.
Credit card you can think of except for
Why?
Because in college, I know
Keenan,
people.
put the mic closer to his face.
I got every credit card you can think of, probably except for American Express.
Have you guys ever heard of people? Because it's popular like with college students because we're all broke. People that get credit cards to pay off other credit cards. Yeah.
Wait,
That's
That shit is dangerous, bro. Like
do what? Say it
they
again?
get a credit card to pay off another
no.
you
credit
just
card.
get more time.
It's
but
actually
that's-
way more popular than you
Yeah,
think.
no,
I believe it, but
That
that's
sounds ludicrous.
bro. That's like
Yeah,
that's
but
like
when
owing
you're-
drug dealers.
when
Like,
you're broke.
It's I forget what the it's called like balance transfer or some shit like that. It's like a real thing. But like, you put it to a card with a lower interest rate. That's all it is.
Okay. Yeah, but if you have too many credit cards out, you fuck your credit up.
Well,
Yeah.
if you it's a game. You gotta play the game.
Because then also because you have more credit cards, you have a higher credit balance, so that boosts your credit.
So then it boosts your credit, but like you can't have a balance on too many cards at the same time.
I
So
like
it's
this two-headed monster over here. I like that.
It's
Yeah.
it's a slippery slope you got to play.
Yeah.
Very much so.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, but like PayPal doesn't doesn't like boost your credit though.
I don't know. Somewhat. Well, like, is it an actual PayPal card? Or is it PayPal through Visa?
I'll show you when we get
I'm
off.
pretty sure it's through Visa.
Yeah,
It has to be
probably.
because I know Venmo has one now too,
Yeah,
and
a
Apple
lot.
got theirs. So
Yeah.
That's how I bought my clothes.
really,
Well, because Keenan actually made a great point. Like before I moved, this was maybe a few months ago. He was like, "I'm not using my checking account for anything." He's like, "I'm gonna spend money on. I'm gonna use my when I spend money, I'm gonna use a credit card
you
because
just pay it back.
no, because just like theft is so popular." So he's like, "If you steal my money, you're stealing their money. That's not my money." And you don't
That
even
is
realize
very
you don't
true.
even realize
Damn.
when you said that to me, a bell rang off, and I was like, "Okay." So I don't use my savings or my checking account at all unless I'm actually paying a bill. But like as far as like if I'm going to get food or buy clothes, straight credit card.
Yeah.
Even bills, I use my credit card.
Why you be holding back on games?
Yeah,
we
he
said it in,
Because
in
you know
this
what it
room.
is?
told him. You told him. You didn't tell us.
This is
No, we said it in this room.
This is the thing with Keenan. In a stream of consciousness, he'll say like 90 stupid things.
Yeah,
Well, they'll have one nugget in there, and you gotta
you gotta
sift through that.
You gotta
what's
get-
that? You gotta sift through that bullshit.
No, you
with
gotta
a
get through
dime.
that bullshit.
90 gems.
No,
You're like
10 pieces of
You're like
sand.
You're like an 1800s prospector in Canada.
Yeah, we gotta
looking
shake
for
it.
guns. You gotta shake.
You
know what it is?
1647.
Yeah.
Keenan
Ding,
is that
ding, 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 on the fucking
Keenan is that
Oregon
friend
Trail.
that is like your sixth man. You just gotta use him properly if you want to use him effectively, right?
He's not a starter.
He's not a starter.
What's
You know, but on
what's
any-
six?
on
You know
any-
the-
You don't
on any-
pay
no,
him
he's-
60
no,
million.
He's Jordan Clarkson because on any given night he can give you 50. But on any given night he can give you nothing. Yeah.
Sounds like Furcon Corkbox.
Nah.
he's
Jordan
not.
Clarkson for
He's
sure.
definitely-
He's a top tier. He's a top tier guy.
Yeah.
He's a top tier 6 man.
Yes, man. Just
Solid rotational player.
Keenan Clarkson.
sometimes you just gotta pay attention to the stuff I'll be saying.
No, you don't.
No,
Yeah, you do.
don't listen to all of it.
But then there's other times where you literally cannot listen.
No,
to it.
you
Like,
can't. He is
Listen, I'm always spitting
unlistenable. If
facts.
that's, I don't even know if that's a word.
And the only reason I'm saying this is because I feel like these type of things are not taught to us enough. Like
no,
my
bro.
dad just put me on something crazy, right? So like we were doing something. I had to show him my savings account, my checking account. We're just doing some family stuff. And he's like, you're doing well, but he's like, you have to buy something. He's like, I'm gonna tell you right now, you have to buy a house or you have to buy a car, because he was just like, they're gonna take that money from you because they're gonna tax it, because he was like, you just have too much money sitting there. So he's like, I understand, but I'm so ignorant. I'm thinking, let me just
save it.
Save it. He's like, no. He's like, because you just need some type of debt. He's like, I understand you have student loan, but he was like, with the amount of money you have sitting in your savings account, you need more debt. Yeah. Because he was like, Uncle Sam's literally just gonna take that, and they're gonna tax you more.
Shit.
Adulting, man.
It's like such a weird game.
It is a weird.
It's like very cynical.
Yeah,
but that's how
it's designed to keep you on the hamster wheel chasing.
But the ones that figure it out,
no, but the ones
1%.
that know, like Keenan, like little hat tricks like that, it's like
once they know,
bruh,
you just gotta pass it on.
Yeah, literally. That's why, like,
that's why one thing. Even when I was in high school, like I always wondered, like I'm like, yo, we got like all these classes, like we got home ec, we got like all these classes, but none of them teach us about credit.
There's American cinema.
Like finances should have been a mandatory class. You can voluntarily take finances. I think everybody should have been taking that shit. It should be mandatory.
I think there's two things that they should have, and one of them is gonna sound crazy, but just hear me out. One thing, you should teach people how to do their taxes, or just like money management.
Finance.
Yeah, finance, right? Two, teach people how to change their oil.
It's actually not that hard.
It's not, but none of us fucking know how to do it.
I don't know how to do that shit.
If push came to shove, I could probably do it.
Push came to shove. How much?
Right,
what's the most that you should? What's the most that you would spend on the oil change? The most that you would spend?
I spend between like 69 and 80.
I just spent $89 on the oil change to get here. Somebody laughed at me.
Yeah.
I drive a piece of shit Chevy Cruze.
Because you can
that shit shakes when I go above 75. Huh?
When you get a new car?
I decided that I'm going to get a new car this summer.
Summer?
Yeah.
Why are you waiting so long?
Because
oh my god.
Now let me. It's another conversation.
Corey Schultz.
Because one, and obviously I know I had the stigma. I'm very tight.
I'm very no fucking stigma.
Cheap.
No, I'm very cheap. Very. I will not disagree with that.
This nigga got the most money out of
But
all of us.
but in my mind, I feel like a car is something that you run into the ground, then you shoot it. Like that car, like
okay,
like how Mike feels about dogs.
Yeah, yes, but
nah, you don't gotta run those. You just shoot it when they disappoint
but like,
you.
and nobody's asking me how.
First disappointment, shoot it.
Ask me how long my commute to work is. It's 4 minutes.
Okay.
The heat don't even turn on by the time I get to work because it's like it's so fast. It's 2 miles, and it's just like I live in hillbilly. I live in hillbilly Virginia. I don't even want 2 nights of a car being a young black man. That's just not the smart thing.
That's true.
Also like that. Okay.
Like come on, like
you know, you don't need it. It's not.
So my car right now I'm at 171,000 miles.
Woo!
I'm gonna get one this summer.
That nigga is coughing.
Yeah, no. If I drive over like 70 miles a car, it shakes. Yeah, no, it's
yeah, I know how it is.
Yeah, but yeah. So and I actually
How old is your car?
It's a 2013.
It's not that old. But
it's not, but you gotta think I work 7 days a week. One of my jobs was an hour away, and I went to college in Florida.
Yep.
And on next Monday will be my 3rd time going back to Virginia.
Shit, I don't know. I racked up miles on my car.
Yeah, you went to Charlotte, so
yeah, I be driving.
I know you be driving.
Especially back when I was coaching.
No, this nigga be driving. He's a DJ,
driving, bro. I'm creeping up on 100,000 soon. I got it in 2019. It had 40,000 miles.
Me too.
So.
Me too.
Yeah, bro.
Me too.
Bro, you gotta think he's a 2-job guy.
Pandemic, yeah, it's been bad. So I'm gonna talk to the mic soon.
But
I'm gonna get you niggas the mic that clip on y'all. I gotta get.
But
I feel like
Corey
that'd be funny as hell.
What I am gonna do is I ain't gonna put my business out there.
Nah. Let's get some topics.
Oh yeah. How are y'all week?
Oh yeah.
It's the financial literacy podcast today, niggas.
But we ain't got no analyst. We're gonna get an analyst.
We
on
need to
here.
get some niggas that
Who do you guys recommend getting though?
that actually know finances.
I think Quincy would be a good suggestion.
Williams.
Yeah, he just bought a property today.
He just got one today.
Yo,
I think.
yeah.
I think this is
fucking 29.
no, this is 13.
13,
It's
bro.
13. No.
So between him, I know Sierra does it now too.
Yeah.
Sierra's on like 4 or 5.
Yeah, fast, bro,
Yeah.
fast. He just started like a year ago. So we
Yeah,
gotta
I
get
think,
both.
I think she definitely
I've
bought
been told Quincy we were gonna get on him, so we gotta do that.
I would like
for
a
real.
financial literacy class. I remember I had a mentor. Well, not a mentor. A dude I wanted to be my mentor, but I was a fuck up in school, and I waited too late to actually do things that I care about. And like I met this dude who's a counselor. Like I want to say a month or two before I graduated, but he was black dude, real smart, into finance. And I want to see if I can talk to him. Let's see if we can connect. Even though it sounds like I'm trying to get with him, we connect. But he was a smart dude. His name was Stan.
Mhm.
Very good in the finance. Smart dude. Made a lot of money. And he just had his shit together.
Word.
But shit like, you know,
You gotta
people like
say,
that-
you gotta hook on to those type of people.
Yeah.
bro.
Or even
nah,
if I was gonna
this
say-
is back in like 20.
Yeah, you wasn't even.
I wasn't
Yeah, you
on
wasn't.
that.
You was
type
worried
of
about
time.
passing your finals.
And also,
I was worried about avoiding year number 6. Okay.
Also, I was gonna say, if you're a listener and you're into finances,
It
and
is.
you feel like you know something,
Yeah.
I have no problem.
Because I feel like we have like a good fan base that interact with us on Twitter.
Yeah. Like I think a lot of
Yo.
except for it.
Yo, especially the
work is gone.
the conversation we had with Temple, I had no idea pyramid schemes were illegal. Like I know I made fun of
Yeah,
them,
yeah.
but I didn't know
Oh, yeah.
that shit was illegal.
It's actually
all
illegal,
the way
but
up.
I
there's
thought
just-
no.
it's just one of those things that
Madoff is in jail.
It's
I just
mad
thought it was
loopholes.
one of those things where it's like it's legal, but it's just immoral.
Nah, that shit's illegal.
Nah, I didn't know that. I
Yeah,
thought
It's legitimately illegal.
because I thought a pyramid scheme was legal, but a Ponzi scheme was illegal.
Nah, there's a lot of
But
lot
they're
of
both-
loopholes.
they're
I
both
might have
illegal.
just fucked that up when I said Bernie Mac. I think he was in a Ponzi scheme.
Yeah, but no, a Ponzi scheme and a pyramid scheme is two different
Yeah,
things.
you're right. I might have
What's the
But-
difference?
Google's your friend.
Yeah.
One look up Ponzi, the other one look up pyramid.
All right, I'll look up Ponzi.
Ponzi, like I want to say, my off the top definition, a Ponzi scheme is like, right, I take money from all y'all. I'm not really passing it. It's not like going up the ladder.
So why the fuck do people agree to that shit then?
Because like, you know, like, hey, I'm building this whole new
It looks like Ponzi scheme
development,
is
right?
essentially the definition of a pyramid scheme.
Yeah, so
is it the same
no,
thing?
no, they're very similar because
That's
they're
what-
easily confused.
Yeah, it literally like a Ponzi scheme is the pyramid.
Here's Wikipedia. While often confused with each other, pyramid schemes and Ponzi schemes are different. Pyramid schemes are based on network marketing, where each person in the pyramid is tasked with bringing in their own subordinates, and in turn profiting from their sales or recruitments. This fails because it essentially requires an infinite number of people to join the company. In a Ponzi scheme, however, participants are promised returns on investments, supposedly into stocks or goods, but which are actually paid for by new investors, while a central leading figure takes a portion of this profit. So
like imagine if I'm like, yes, like imagine if I got like, if I hey, invest in me because I'm about to build this new shopping mall, right? And I take $5 million from y'all, and I say I'm gonna give you back $2 million each, and then I'm like, all right, now I find a new group of 5 people
to come up with that $2 million to pay them back.
And
Yeah, it's just like a never-ending cycle.
Okay.
Exactly. And then like I found another group to pay them back, and I keep going around. Versus where it's like
Yeah.
a bunch of people just keep bringing in.
Like it's one dude
Makes
reaching off, but it's like,
Yeah.
I get it. I get
and everybody's invested in the same shopping mall that's never been.
Yeah,
built.
that's never been.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
that's
know what I
fucking crazy.
Doctor
Not,
yeah,
doesn't
not
that-
through Mars School.
not really,
exactly.
but would you say that's similar to like The Wire?
Wow, it's similar how?
Because what you call it? I feel like he was never gonna get that the property built or
Well,
approved.
they were.
Approved. I might be wrong.
Now,
I'm just
listeners,
asking.
we're talking about. I don't want to spoil it. Yes, we'll just.
Okay.
If you haven't watched The Wire, I don't know what to tell you.
Spoil it, bro. That shit old as
No,
hell.
he is
They
right.
watch
Yeah,
by
you're
now.
right. So
At this point,
basically,
you just ain't
he's
want
talking about how Stringer Bell in The Wire wanted to get what did
he was trying to legitimize the
and
drug
buy
money.
like these buildings or something.
yeah,
like,
and run them out Yeah,
rent them out buildings, and then like he was looking to get permits and do all these types of things, and he was working with like the councilman.
yeah, but that nigga wasn't about.
Nah, he was
shit.
just stringing them along.
yeah.
He was stringing them along, making sure. I
But he
don't know
was
if that's
taking
a Ponzi,
money the whole time.
I don't know if it was a Ponzi scheme.
Yeah, okay,
but
okay.
it
I
was
was
just a
asking.
stringing along that
Yeah.
nigga type of thing.
Okay.
But as far as but yeah, So yeah, listeners, if you guys got a little knowledge, don't be afraid to inbox us.
Yeah, please. I'm
Yeah,
always.
for
Please,
real,
I
like,
love knowledge.
Yeah,
School
for
me.
real. Hook us up.
Teach me ways to make more money
Yeah, or
Yeah.
save money.
and to
That's what I
better
don't.
invest my money.
I do save money, but I don't save enough money. I
Um,
like to buy stuff.
we're always trying to learn new things. You know what I mean? We're all, we're just trying to learn and we're trying to grow and we're trying to learn from our past and our mistakes. But I know one nigga that's really not learning at all because he keeps making the same mistakes over and over again. And his name is William the Smith.
You know his name is actually Willard.
Willard the Smith. He looks like a nigga named
He act like
Willard,
a Willard.
and he moves like a nigga
Yeah,
named
he
Willard.
do.
And I'm not surprised now that I know that nigga's name is Willard.
Yep.
Okay. But before you go on your tangent, we ain't gonna disrespect Uncle Will.
He's
Okay.
not my
He's
uncle.
disrespecting himself.
He's not.
He
My
is.
uncle's name is
His own wife doesn't even.
my
call him
uncle's
her
name-
husband.
Everybody else got a tell-all book. It's just
my uncle's name is Dane.
Shit, my uncle name-
That's fine.
My uncle name is Tyke.
So
Uncle Will,
I don't got no
he
uncle
lived
name.
his life. Now he's just telling us about it. That's all.
That nigga needs to shut
I
the fuck up
get
about
it, but
let
it's
the
getting
words
it's
speak
getting
for-
bad.
It's
No,
getting
it's
bad
not.
here,
It's
bro.
getting bad.
it's
Keenan,
not.
he said that he was having so much sex with women that he was basically becoming detached from it and actually getting disgusted with
You
himself.
know how
and
much like
physically throwing up.
What? Why do we need to know that?
What the fuck do we need to know that for?
I need to know when Wild
I don't
Wild
even know how to
West 2 is
explain that.
coming
That's
out.
just what he said.
You ain't looking for no Wild West too.
He was throwing up after
Orgasm?
After coitus. Yes.
he was throwing up after busting a nut.
Yeah.
That nigga busting from his dick
They
in
said
his
I
mouth.
saw somebody say that's a weird way to describe post nut clarity.
Nah, you nigga, that wasn't a reaction. You was fucking some stank pussy bitches and it
Yeah,
made
that's-
they was stinky.
Bro, what the
They was
fuck?
throwing up.
Throwing up
my
throwing
man,
up after busting a nut.
my man had a hot run in the late 90s, early 2000s. He was out here living.
Bro.
Now he's just
The
telling us
late
about it.
'90s was not his run. His run was the early '90s.
But I've never even heard of that before.
Well, the late '90s,
Well, I say,
Bad
Nah,
Boys.
bro.
his reign was the 90s until whenever the second Bad Boy came out, and then you can go beyond that if you want to.
Nah, I mean his run has been pretty
It's been pretty consistent.
pretty consistent.
I Am Legend.
Fresh
What would you
Prince,
say-
Men in
like,
Black.
like his single run. Like,
Do you
his
think? Hold
run.
on. Do you think his peak pussy getting years was during the Fresh Prince of Bel Air?
Absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely,
Or-
absolutely.
It had to
Because
be
he was
right.
an actor and a rapper.
And he was young
Yes.
too.
And he was young, yeah. Yeah, you said the rap.
But like,
Yeah.
Well,
can-
I would say he started getting real money with like he started getting real money with the movies.
Once he started,
But I
hitting
feel
the
like
movies,
as far
yeah.
as like popularity,
after Men in Black is when he was really getting money.
oh yeah,
So
Like, can you just like, you're like, so if you guys don't know Keenan, like we do, you don't. Keenan,
and you don't.
Keenan is a very, very big Will Smith fan.
Always has been. Too.
Always has been.
because he reminds
As
him of
long
himself,
as I
that's
can
why.
remember. I don't know why. He identifies with Will Smith a lot.
That's he's the goat.
Sure.
He's the goat.
Yeah, I mean,
And I
Entertainment
mean,
goat.
our faves do a lot of stupid things sometimes. I've got my fave is Kanye West. I deal with shit on a regular.
yeah.
That nigga is an idiot.
As
okay?
do I.
That
Yeah,
nigga
from
is
him.
a moron.
Yeah.
All right.
Nincompoop.
So I know. I understand. But so we're not talking about him right now. What the fuck? What the fuck?
Listen, okay. They just have a very strange dynamic in that house. Okay.
No. We're not talking about
But-
them. We're
but-
talking about him right now.
But
We're
it's
not
just-
even getting into his shit with his wife. I don't even know if they can call each other wife. Because I never
Nah,
seen
that's
a
still his
wife and husband that hate each other
That's-
so much.
That's still his wife. That's still his wife.
That's his roommate.
Yeah,
nah,
they just live
that's his
together.
wife.
Yeah, I don't even know they're
That's-
roommates.
They fuck each other sometimes.
That's true love right there.
When they can muster up and he and Will can hold back his vomit. I think got to take tongues before sex.
Yo.
He didn't do that with Jada.
Yeah. Jada, like, did you get your tongue? Now I'm starting to see why, bro. Looking the
I really-
idea of a dead nigga might turn Jada
Yeah.
on more than Will Smith. Because if you got a fucking nigga before you fuck him, you gotta get that nigga to take Tums and ginger
Yeah,
ale.
the shit really don't make sense, bro.
That's not it.
It's mental, bro. It's mental.
He
My
needs to
man's
go
going
see a
through something.
therapist.
He is.
no,
This-
he
actually
went to
is.
see he went to see Oprah.
Bro, he's a lot of this.
Exactly.
This is
Martin
his
Lawrence
therapy.
is not your therapist.
This is his therapy.
No, that's not therapy.
Yes, it is.
Letting the world know all this shit is not therapy.
That's
bro.
not therapy.
I don't.
Having stuff like this that you're willingly to outwardly
I actually
talk
agree with
about.
Keenan.
That's
I actually
this is his
don't
therapy.
agree with
This
that.
You don't
is
think
his
the
therapy.
podcast is therapy for you?
No, I some bullshit I say to avoid real therapy.
Which in a form
Is talking to a therapist.
that isn't. Well, I'm talking. No, I think you're.
There's certain
confusing.
shit
The
that
podcast
like,
is venting. It's not therapy.
It's
Yeah.
not.
Alright,
It's
alright.
venting. It's
Alright,
a
it's venting.
release.
Yeah.
All right, bet.
It's
Say
not
it, nah.
It's
All
a way
right,
to
cool.
get out
You're
some
right.
shit.
I
that
can
you
get
gotta
the
get out.
evil
can
out. I
yeah,
don't
yeah.
fix it.
you can
No,
say it's therapeutic,
right.
but it's really
Yeah.
just venting.
Therapeutic, sure.
Nah,
But to call it.
Yeah,
There you go.
therapy.
It's therapeutic,
Yeah.
not therapy.
No.
Yeah.
Smoking weed is therapeutic.
It's
Right.
not therapy.
Having sex
It
or
don't-
busting
it don't
off is
solve the problem.
therapeutic. Drinking might be even therapeutic, but it ain't
Oh, it is.
curing the problem. Therapy is curing. What did you say?
Nothing.
know it
Nothing.
He said, "Oh, it is."
Oh, no.
Not too
bad.
That nigga Elder's a closeted over
That
there.
nigga threw him back like he's stone cold.
Yeah.
Didn't I walk in here the last week?
Yeah.
Like that? Hey, man. Speaking of that, real quick sidebar. Did y'all see Seth Rollins get tackled by that nigga?
I did.
Yo,
Fan,
I didn't.
bro.
I,
A fan.
wrestling's so
Pure-
fake that I
pure
thought that
comedy.
was like a scripted thing.
No,
Oh,
I can
no,
tell
that
by all
shit
the
was
security news
real.
that came out.
That shit was very real.
That nigga came out the tunnel.
Nigga
How
came
the
out
fuck
the
he
tunnel.
get in the tunnel?
No,
He
I
came
did.
out of the tunnel.
Yeah.
I thought he hopped. I didn't
No,
watch the video. I
he
thought he
came out
hopped
the-
over
He
like.
came out
a
the tunnel and tackled on the
tunnel.
stage.
Isn't
On
that
the ring.
wild that doesn't happen more often?
That's what that's why I said to my brother. I was like, I can't believe this is the first time I've ever seen this.
But you
Really?
know, did you
But
hear
that
me-
was in the 80s. Oh wait, you said Bret Hart in the Hall of Fame?
Yeah.
that's something that
That's
should be
fucking
happening
crazy.
monthly.
Yeah, that happened a lot.
Why?
Fake.
But
Okay,
Q, the
yeah.
fans are right there.
I know, but
Like when they're doing their little shit on the mic,
Yeah,
reaching the, like, all the
they're right
all
there.
The time.
They be in the fans' faces.
How is
the
that not
microphone.
happening
yeah, I mean,
more?
you can say the same thing about a basketball game. Like they right.
No, they're not that
But
close.
it's not. Yeah, it's not.
there. They're right. Bro, it's,
They are
right
close.
At
there.
least,
Also-
at least these dudes are on a court.
Yeah,
Like, imagine LeBron, like, or whoever was just like right here, just speaking,
but also
and you're right there. On, like, if they're
It's just a sport though. They're
imagine
just
if
playing
fans were
basketball.
allowed
I
on
know,
the
but
court.
Niggas is
wrestling's
wrestling.
scripted. It's fake. Why the fuck
It
are you
doesn't
that
matter.
engaged?
Clearly, this nigga thought otherwise because he just
That's
fucking
what- no,
speared
but,
like Ryan
like-
Goldberg speared.
Like, you're
Seth
telling
Rollins.
me that his character, you hate his character that much, and you have to jump a barrier, run through.
Has
the
there
back
ever
of
been
a
a
I mean,
tunnel.
it's mental illness.
Has there ever been a wrestler that y'all hated that much?
No, it's fucking.
When I was a kid, who did I hate a lot?
Y'all just wasn't. Y'all didn't love the sport.
Who's a wrestler that I hated
Right.
a lot as a kid?
I mean, like I watch. My grandfather still watches wrestling. Like I used to watch wrestling.
I hated-
religiously.
My dad is a huge wrestler.
But,
I
like,
hate.
just started watching.
I hate Sheamus.
I hate I
Sheamus,
hate how
the
pale
midget?
he
Oh
was.
no,
the Irish nigga.
The Irish.
I hate how
Sheamus,
pale
bro.
he was.
Oh, the
Fucking
midget dude was
hate
pale.
hornswoggle.
I
and
can't
jacked.
stand, bro. I
that
can't
nigga was
stand.
way too strong.
I mean, they're
all.
on.
Shout out to Sheamus. He's a Liverpool fan. Shout out to the man, them.
Man, that shit was terrible, bro. I couldn't stand him, bro. He would come out with a shillelagh. I'm like, bro, get this nigga out of here.
Now you know what? I hated JBL.
Oh, I mean, man, he was,
Oh,
JBL
yes.
was racist, so
Oh, he
I hated
was
his-
awful.
I hated
JBL
his whole-
was-
his whole
J-
thing.
JBL was not fun to watch.
No.
Oh.
Who else did I hate? I used to not like a lot of people.
You know who I didn't like? I didn't like Shelton Benjamin.
The black dude.
Yeah.
Why?
because he was
black?
a dork.
Because he was an uncle. He was like a black
Yeah.
Kurt Angle.
He
Like
was,
he was like
literally.
an Uncle Tom type
Yeah.
dude. I didn't like him.
I didn't like Kurt Angle when he healed, like when he went
Yeah.
evil, but it was still fun to watch.
I
Because
like Booker T, but when he became King Booker, that's
Yeah.
when I started to not like him.
Perk Angle was lit, but he was easy to
Kurt
hate.
Angle and Perk Angle are very different,
Yeah,
and we
they
need
are.
to acknowledge that. When he left and then he went to ECW, started really doing.
Oh,
the
when he
perk,
went to ECW, started jumping off the top rope.
he
I was like,
started
oh, this
doing
nigga's
them
dead.
perk-
serious.
He started doing them 30s.
Dog,
30.
was he a team? It was TNA.
Yeah, he went to TNA.
That was what it was. TNA.
Yeah.
Man,
He started. When he
Listen,
went to TNA. He
with Jeff
started
y'all
doing
remember,
them
bro,
30s.
with
nigga.
Jeff-
ECW used to come on USA at like 11 o'clock.
Yeah, Mad League.
Oh my god, bro! I used to love that.
Now,
shit.
speaking of wrestling, real quick, back in the day, was you an NWO person or no,
No,
like because you know, not NWO. I'm sorry, WCW.
I was gonna say no, not the NWO.
or like WWF.
I was WWE.
F was first.
Yeah.
F was first. WF was
Well, WW. No, you mean? Oh, so you mean were you SmackDown or Raw?
No.
WCW.
Before that, it was WCW. Remember, they had Sting and NWO. That was part of it. That was that clip.
Oh no, I was WWF, like the main guys.
yeah.
I was NBA, not G League.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And then after that, it was SmackDown or Raw, and
Yeah.
I was always I was a SmackDown nigga.
Always SmackDown. Always, because they had Rey Mysterio.
Raw was dope too, because Raw's War. I was a SmackDown nigga because The Rock was always on SmackDown, and I was
But
there with The Rock.
Raw had like Goldberg and who else?
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
the shit,
Bro, this shit was lit, bro.
Yo, wrestling was
child,
lit,
that
bro.
shit
As a
was-
child,
That
that
shit
shit
was
was
tough. I had
lit,
the
bro.
I had the games.
I watched wrestling instead of anime as a kid.
Oh, absolutely.
Well, I mean, I
Yeah,
watched
absolutely.
both. So.
I know, but like
I
that's
watched
why,
wrestling.
like, yeah. I
Who got you into anime, Mike?
Who got Dragon Ball Z?
Okay.
Yeah,
Dragon Ball Z got me into anime, and then you know that's when the Pokemon.
I
and you
stopped
got
at
your
I stopped
Yu-Gi-Oh.
at that though.
I stopped at Pokemon.
No, I said let's go deeper.
I didn't realize that was technically anime.
Me.
Then you realize, it's
they speaking that shit.
Yeah, they speaking.
Yeah,
that
they
shit.
speaking that.
Wow.
They speaking that thing.
They speaking.
They got that twang on them.
Yeah.
shit. Oh my god.
You know what I mean? And then going to the movie premieres and all that. Yeah, anime is so great, man. I thought for the
nigga, I
longest that
definitely
the
thought he
Kane
was-
and
I thought
Undertaker
he
were
was-
brothers.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
oh,
was believing that
was
one.
the biggest lie. Oh, to spin back to what we used to believe. Oh, I definitely believe that they were brothers.
I believe they were brothers. You know the one dude I fucking hated, the boogeyman dude that came with worms.
With the
shit in his
worms?
mouth.
Oh yeah.
He's really doing that shit too.
nasty.
And he did that shit for a
fucking
long
piece
time.
of shit.
Yeah, he was
Oh,
nasty.
you dirty
disgusting.
motherfucker.
Yeah.
Disgrace of a human being.
You know who I used to love though? Like one of my my guilty pleasure wrestler. He was one of my favorites for a long time. The Hurricane.
Oh, that dweeb.
He
The
used to
dude
come
who
out-
used to wear the green
he used to wear a green
superhero.
suit.
The Hurricane.
There's a hurricane coming through,
Yeah.
and he
Yes.
got green screen, bro.
Yeah.
But the reason I love this nigga, bro, because he was a high flyer, and that's the type of wrestling I watch.
Yeah.
This nigga was jumping off the top rope and getting 15 feet in the air.
If you talk about guilty pleasure wrestlers, I have two. Scotty Too Hottie.
Oh god.
That's not guilty. That's not guilty.
Scotty Too Hottie.
What about
yo.
China?
China?
R.I.P. China.
She did die.
I didn't mind. What video?
Yo.
Oh yeah, she was fucking.
She has a sex tape.
China?
She has a really rest in peace.
This nigga said, "Can I?"
Rest in peace. She
can
has
I
a
do it now?
very large clitoris. It's kind of scary.
Well,
Yeah. I mean, what is she not? Never mind.
said
Okay.
Playboy, she was looking good. I mean,
I mean,
Bretman Rock was on the cover of Playboy. I don't know if y'all seen that. So that went.
but what were we talking about before wrestling?
Will Smith.
Will Smith.
Will Smith. Let's go back. We're going
Now
back.
that we took the mic away
Keenan
from
doing
Keenan, we can
damage
talk about
control.
Will Smith.
Nah,
Like,
man.
what's good with him, bro? Like, I don't like. What is he looking for? What is he?
I mean, Jada started all this, so now it's just his turn to tell the story.
I swear, if Jada would have
So-
just shut the fuck up.
She don't
and
shut
did
up, bro.
we
That
would've
red
been
table
okay.
talk was probably the worst thing.
Worst
that
thing they could do. Take away.
I don't
Stop, let
think
her
we
fuck.
want
That
to know all
definitely-
this information.
I think we don't understand
I
how
don't.
much of an impact that probably impacted him, because that's probably so embarrassing for him.
I can't believe he sat there through that August Alsina shit.
Man.
I'm not doing that.
There's no way. And you know what's really probably was the breaking point. And now that all this has happened, I go back to that moment where she goes, "I had an entanglement," and he was like,
His face
I had
was
an
like,
his face was like, "You what?"
"Excuse me, bitch?
Fucking cheated.
Like,
Like,
he was
Excuse me,
like,
bitch?"
"Is that's the word you want to use?"
Yeah.
Like, he was like, "The gall of this bitch."
Yeah.
yeah,
Like, really?
that was bad.
You, woo! Like the lot.
That was bad.
The mental gymnastics you have to do in yourself to be like to disassociate
Yeah,
yourself
That's
is
what
kind
you
of
re-
scary.
That's how
That's
you.
some serial
It
killer
is a
shit.
little scary.
Like that's some
It
shit
is a little
murderers
scary,
do.
yeah.
The only thing she does is just talk soft and slow. Like,
Yeah,
you're wrong.
and she thinks that she makes good points.
Yeah,
and she
like,
doesn't.
Yo, why was she famous? Like, why she become famous in the beginning?
actress?
Actress.
She's an actress. I mean, she
You don't
played.
remember
She did that thing and set it off.
She did a thing and set it
I
off.
was like,
Low down, dirty shame.
Low down,
She's still a
dirty.
B-list actress.
She was good
to me,
in. She was
though.
good
Nah,
in
B
Woo.
minus.
B minus.
Jason's
never-
lyric.
Jason's
Well, yo,
lyric.
she
I never
got
saw
some
Jason's
heaters.
lyric.
Sheesh.
Oh, well, she a menace to society.
Nobody give a fuck
She
about
did
that.
have
shit.
Yeah.
Hold on, she got. Hold on, listen.
Nah, she got some fire. Mike
Let's
just
look at her. Let's look
Mike
at her.
just named off some fire.
Yeah, she got good movies, but
She
she's
got
still
some good.
she's still a B-list actress.
No, yeah, she's not no elite actress. I would say. She
So
was in
she's
Nutty
on a different
Professor?
world?
She was a nutty.
She wasn't on Nutty Professor.
Oh,
No,
she
no,
was
no,
the
no.
one.
Yeah,
Whatever.
she wasn't
the
on Nutty
girlfriend or
Professor.
whatever.
Oh yeah. Madagascar. She's the hippo in Madagascar.
Oh wow, I forgot.
And she
No, I know
started.
she famous. I wasn't.
She
Nah,
was
it
in a
started.
different world. She was in a different world.
I know, like I'm not questioning her fame. I'm just trying to figure out what the roots of it were. Besides,
Low down,
yeah.
dirty Shane. That's for the
Besides
the
Tupac.
black people. They
I
know
didn't know
that
she dated
one.
Grant Hill. That's interesting. That doesn't seem like her
She
type.
did it, Grant Hill.
Oh,
Yeah, but
Kingdom
yeah.
Come.
Nah, she like corny niggas.
Nah, but yeah, okay, never mind.
Yeah,
It's so
there
funny.
it is.
We call everybody corny.
Grant Hill's corny.
Grant Hill's a
I
corny
know.
ass
I
That nigga's corny.
It don't matter. who
Nah,
he
but it's
would've
funny
said
because
there.
the niggas he calls corny. are
They be actually corny.
Yeah,
I'll be
that's
right.
All you gotta
that's
do-
LG go to is like, that nigga's corny.
all you got to do is watch this episode on Living Single. You know that nigga's corny.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that nigga
I'm
whack.
not denying. It's just funny because that's always oh that nigga's corny. Oh Drake, that nigga's corny. No matter you could name the biggest nigga to the lowest nigga to the totem pole. Oh, he's
Hey,
corny.
man,
Hey,
man,
it's
man.
so funny.
Nigga
He's
ain't
corny,
lie yet.
bro.
The niggas be
I
good.
can't.
fucking
I don't.
hilarious.
I can't make up that.
If the shoe fits, wear it,
It's
corny
so
nigga.
fucking funny.
If the Dockers fit, wear them, you corny ass
Oh,
nigga.
my God.
Whoa, this nigga just did an East Bay in the. Yo, what is the fuck? Is
And that's your
going
daily. We've been distracted
Wow.
by the game playing in the background moment.
on? I mean, this nigga just did it.
Nah,
Went
it was
between the
crazy.
legs. That was nuts.
But how do as a fan, right? How do we help Will Smith? Because this nigga needs help.
We let him jump out of another plane.
With no parachute.
Nah, give him the parachute. I don't want him to die, but just let him do some other extra.
But make the first string not work on
Yeah.
purpose.
Scare him a little bit.
There's nothing to help because all this
No,
is
there's
old.
everything.
is the help.
It's-
All of this is old stuff.
It is
The,
old.
the
but
entanglement was old by the time we got
it's
to
old, but he
Then we
hasn't dealt with it yet.
He did deal with
No, he's not.
it. He is.
He's
and
writing books and jumping out of planes and
Yes.
deep sea diving in the deepest hole.
We should have known they was fucking crazy by how fucking crazy their children are.
My dad said that.
We should we should have
And
known.
you know what?
We
Yeah.
a
should
lot
have
of
saw
people,
this coming.
a lot of people want to do this thing where it's like, oh, Will and Jada are great parents because look how expressive and open their kids they are.
we should
And there's
have
nothing
known.
wrong with them that, but we gotta, this
I
is
feel like to a certain extent. you
yeah, we gotta
look
live
at
in a
it like-
we live in a society thing where everything is okay, and you know what? Some
Everything's
things
not.
shouldn't be okay.
We should have saw
Like,
this coming.
sometimes
Because them niggas are nuts.
Yeah, it's okay.
I don't give a fuck.
No.
they're nuts.
Hollywood kids do be weird, but those two are just like a
Okay,
little.
who's
out
more
there,
nuts
bro.
than them?
They're a little bit out there.
I mean, like we've literally watched.
There
them
are some
grow.
famous kids that aren't nuts like
That's
that.
kind of part of
Like
it too.
who?
LeBron's kids are pretty normal compared to them.
They're not grown yet. Like he's
They've been weird since before they were grown.
Bronny's 16. He's kind of at the age where we saw Willow start going.
He's a normal
Yeah.
kid.
off the roll.
but also he's also living
Normal?
a normal life, being a high school.
No,
playing
because he
sports.
has with normal parents who are
Not-
normal.
You know he's
No,
going to the
because-
same high school that
because
that
you-
they went to.
But
They
but
both
the
went to Sierra Canyon.
But the thing is, Willow and Jaden, they were put into entertainment young.
Yeah.
Willow started singing with my hair. Jaden was in Pursuit of Hat. They were put into Hollywood. Bronny's not put.
Yeah,
into
but they're also put in Hollywood by the cuckoo fucking parents.
By the
yeah,
parents.
but like
Like,
that.
So that's
They're
the thing.
weird,
So that's
bro.
kinda-
That's why it's different.
that comes off. That's their fault.
Yeah, I said no.
Because
saying
the
that's-
I feel like
parents
that
are
speak to- I feel
weird.
like that
That's
speaks
what
to
we're
it more.
saying.
Like the fact that they
are
did
kind of
that.
weird. Like weren't
I
they?
mean, listen,
remember
they-
they were in the Scientology thing for a little bit too.
I forget what.
They were weird, bro.
They're
were in
weird
science.
They were
parents.
Scientologists.
Scientology is a pyramid scheme.
Pretty much all of Hollywood was in
Keenan,
Scientology.
do you-
No.
Do you want
No.
Mike to explain Scientology
No,
to you
I know
again?
exactly what it is, but
Mike,
you want
but
him
know
to
what?
refresh you?
Anyway, Mike refresh.
I would like to do it anyway.
Tell about Zorp and Glurp Glurp.
This is no. This is guys. Listen, if you haven't heard the breakdown, what I'm about to say is 1,000% factual and is truly what the Church of
This
Scientology
is my
believes.
favorite story.
I couldn't be more.
I
And if you
love
hear
this
me
shit.
laughing, it's because of how ludicrous they really believe it. This is what Will Smith and Jada Pinkett Smith together believed at a time. Don't know if they believe it today, but at a time they subscribed to it. 40 billion years ago. 40 billion years ago. Or some obscene big number like that, but I know it was
Yeah.
billions of years ago. There was a space exploration alien lord conqueror named Lord Xenu. Now, Lord Xenu was conquering worlds and much like Thanos in the Avengers. And he was noticed that his planets that he was controlling, they were getting too overpopulated. So what did he do? Almost like Thanos, he wiped out half of his population or most of the population and killed them and froze their bodies into space ice. Now, taking his planes that looked like modern at the time airplanes, DC-8s or some shit like that.
Yep.
Airplanes took those spaceships to what is now volcanoes and what is now known as present-day Hawaii on Earth. Now, took those frozen alien bodies and threw them into the volcanoes to just get rid of the population. Now, because of, science, those frozen alien bodies, they died, but their souls went up and floated out of the volcano. Now, but Lord Xenu and all his might and genius anticipated this and built soul catchers.
He said, for weeks now, I've been planning that.
I swear to my very real God. He built soul catchers in the sky above these volcanoes because he knew that the souls would float up. Now, the souls flew up and were caught in these soul catchers that were held up by these DC-8 space planes. Now, the soul catchers now collected all the volcano burnt souls, take them to what is now these programming centers on Earth. Now, they drop these frozen, defrosted volcano alien souls into the programming centers, where now basically they programmed all these souls into believing different religions and faiths. They learn about Christianity, some learn about Islam, some learn about Buddhism, some learn about this, that, some become gay, some become straight, some think whatever, some identify as mules, some fuck animals, some become murderers, some eat ass, some don't. Whatever subscribe you believe in, some eat coleslaw, some don't know coleslaw. Whatever. You know what I'm saying? And then they let those defrosted, now reprogrammed volcano alien souls out. And mind you, this is before man. So these souls are just floating around, not knowing what to do in Earth until the evolution of man. And now these defrosted, reprogrammed, freshly defrosted alien volcano souls have somewhere to go. And they go into newly formed man, and that's why man acts like they do today. They have different faiths and beliefs and fears and wants and needs and desires.
There's no way this is the true what they believe.
Oh, you can look it up on
Q?
Wikipedia. This is pretty much word for word. This is pretty much word for word.
This is accurate.
Oh, this is very accurate.
That is what.
This the nigga you defending? This is the nigga you.
He heard that story.
No. That was Jada doing. And because Will was a supporting husband, he didn't tell her.
He should have threw that bitch in a volcano.
I don't give a goddamn.
Should have told her to go visit Tupac in the volcano.
If my wife starts talking about Lord Xenu's, the divorce papers are on the table. You know, so,
I'm like that one nigga that signed both signatures himself. You seen that?
Yeah,
shit?
yes.
Nigga divorced. He forged his wife's signature. Got locked up.
Like, damn, he was really done.
So
He was really good.
that is Scientology. I don't know if they were a part of it, but just the fact that you're flirting with it,
I think they were.
they weren't. It is hard to get out.
What you call it got out? Chick from King of Queens.
The girl from King
Yeah.
of Queens, and she gets harassed to this day.
Yeah.
They stalk her.
It's
yeah.
I saw one of the churches when I went.
They talked about it on Red Table Talk.
Nah, it's a
Wonder why.
it's a pyramid scheme.
Yeah, it's a
it's a
very
cult, like
it's- yeah.
pyramid scheme because the more things you do for the church, the more like rank you get. And when the more rank you get, the more benefits you get. Like like no,
So
like,
the head guy's wife is still missing.
No,
Yeah.
there have been people that said that Tom Cruise has like such a high ranking that he gets slaves. Like
Yeah, they have slaves from the church, like they just do whatever he wants.
like Tom. They have to do whatever Tom wants.
I believe that.
Like,
Tom Cruise is a weirdo.
If you guys want to know more info, it's very interesting.
I saw one of the church.
What's her? Leah Remini. Leah Remini. She has an episode. Well, she had a document series on that, which is good, and she also had an episode on Joe Rogan's podcast where she just talks all about it. And then also, there's another person that was like used to be related to the head guy, or was like his brother or his father, I think, was on that podcast. It's Going Clear on HBO. MJ's it's crazy,
Bro, I saw one of the
And-
churches the first time I went to LA. It was just like out.
Yeah, and it's apparently
Yeah.
huge.
Let's
There's-
say,
but I saw a smaller one. But there's like
and we'll say maybe Will and Jada weren't officially members, but the fact that they even flirted with that shit lets me know them niggas is off.
Yeah.
You do, but at the fact, but you don't need to know at this age that has been out for about a while now. Like that's the no, like, cause honestly, and I hate that, like, the funny thing about it, the truth about it came out was when that South Park episode aired, and they really just told niggas what they believe, and the church was about tight-lipped about like no, but then they kind of like defectors and all the a bunch of other sisters basically confirmed and said, yeah, that's what they believe, and so I don't really buy that whole thing. Because the whole truth of that has been out for a while now, close to a decade. So the fact,
Let's
again,
just leave the Smiths alone then.
bro, I'm on the Scientology
No, not
website. This
because-
shit is fucking scary, bro. First of all, yeah, I mean they might
Yeah, they don't-
flag me,
yeah,
but
you-
I'm on
cookies.
Keenan's Wi-Fi, so fuck 'em.
they about to get you that email right now.
Start getting fucking Instagram ads.
You about to have nothing.
Yo,
but-
that would be crazy,
your Netflix is gonna be nothing but Tom Cruise movies.
bro. I do my own stunts. This is sick. Like they
I'm
got,
not
like,
gay.
They got like pictures of
Mike.
the church and stuff, and Will Smith, Tom Cruise. Do you think Tom Cruise trying to come to?
That's why I do all the stunts.
Oh, that's crazy.
I mean, we're gonna do a movie together and get a freak ass accident.
Bro, it's crazy. Like it's just the founder.
They die
Like, you
of
can just
freak
look up Scientology and the founder. His name is L. Ron Hubbard.
Oh, and that's the craziest thing about it. The motherfucker who invented this nigga,
He's right here.
the nigga's name is Ron. Hold on, I'm not. I know. But religions have niggas like Jesus, Buddha, Muhammad. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, we get the point.
shit like that.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Biblical characters. Yeah.
Biblical nigga. This
Yeah.
nigga's name is Ron.
He's from Nebraska.
Ron Hubbard.
Niggas aunt's cousin.
It's slave master's cousins.
Ain't really gonna be mad at this episode.
He's gonna hate. We're about to name it. Ant won't like this one.
Bro, they really make him like on here. They really make him look like a superhero.
Listen,
bro.
listen. The nigga's
fucking
name is L. Ron.
terrifying.
The nigga's name is Ron. You know what the nigga does? Please, don't. And nobody answer. What do you think he does for a living? Did for a living?
It's a science teacher.
No. The nigga was a science fiction writer.
Get the fuck out. You're lying.
He's a
All right,
science.
we're moving on.
He's
We're moving
no,
on.
cute.
We're moving on. No, the jokes right them fucking set. Nigga, we're moving on. Yeah.
And they made sure not to put that on the website. They say he was an author.
He's a science fiction writer.
This nigga started all his books off of Once Upon a Time. Fuck outta here, bro.
In a land far away.
It's like in tomorrow we started the Church of Harry Potter.
Yeah, this motherfucker land before time ass nigga, bro.
The
Fuck outta
nigga
here.
was a science fiction
Wait.
writer,
Wait, you said it's called what? Going Clear.
I ain't
and
watching nothing about these niggas, bro.
allegedly a pedophile
That's believable.
because
comes
he
to
had a
religion.
boat. He had a boat that he would have all these trips on, and that apparently he would take little boys on this boat. And you know where this boat is today?
St. James Island.
It's in Florida, and it's like one of the main headquarters of the Scientology Church. Them niggas are sick. And
sound like Peter Pan.
what was the other? I forgot. What's the other shit?
You said the reason why it's a church.
Why is it? What's the reason why it's? Oh, so they don't pay taxes?
Yeah, same thing with Kanye.
Yeah,
That's why
any
he doesn't have a residence.
Yeah, any religious organization doesn't have to pay taxes. Yeah, that's what. Well, what's it called? Y'all know, fucking Kris Jenner is like the head of a church.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw that.
Yeah,
Which is
Kris Jenner is the head of her own church.
Wow, co-founder of the California Community Church.
Yep.
because I don't know what
He is money laundering.
And that's why they say Kanye's doing all this shit with Sunday service and all that shit.
Yeah, but
Wow.
and if you notice, Kanye also doesn't have a residence.
What you mean? Oh, he doesn't live anywhere?
For tax purposes.
He lives in a bag.
That nigga lives,
lives in a
No,
tunnel.
that's for tax purposes.
No, that nigga lives in Jay Prince's fucking RV right now.
Nah. Oh, he actually talked about it?
Yeah, he doesn't have he lives in a bag. He has no address.
Yo, fuck this nigga, bro. This is crazy.
No, that nigga's under kidnapped by Jay Prince right
Yeah,
now.
that's
That's
what
why.
it sounds
Yeah, that nigga Jay Prince's leather wallet.
Jay Prince is like,
Oh my god.
Kris
So you
Jenner-
like Drake?
Kris Jenner owns a church.
So you like Drake?
Kris
Bro,
Jenner
this-
owns a church, and Kim and the rest of them like donate heavy portions of their income every year to
Man,
this
see,
church.
we should have did a conspiracy pod this week because we got Corey here. We should have did it
you know,
Yeah.
because this is good stuff.
Yeah.
MJ, I know you got some conspiracies.
So they so
When do
they
you leave
literally
again?
donate
Monday.
to the church, and the
Oh,
church
next we'll
like,
do it
gives
for
money
when you
to
come
them.
back for Christmas.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
All right, conspiracy pod next month.
Next month,
you got a month to prepare.
book it. Next month.
I need good stuff
Because I feel like I kind of hit y'all over the head last
Is this
time.
girl? Is this
Yeah.
girl? Is this girl on TikTok that I follow that she does conspiracy theories? So
But you want some Google conspiracy
Yeah.
theory. You want the big top, not about Google, but about the shit that the Google niggas might believe is conspiracy theories. You know? Some
I
special
need that.
shit.
I need it.
I don't think they're conspiracy. I think they just think that they do.
All right, well, whatever it
That
is,
just
I'll
be going on.
give fuck it's real, nigga. I want to hear it.
Bro.
I'll say this. I think, we won't spend long on this
Yeah,
topic.
okay.
I think this is the best job that I've ever had, and I also think that this is the hardest I've ever worked. And I think that they intentionally overpay you because they want to give you a good treat. Because I don't want my lifestyle to change, so they intentionally will overpay you and give you the craziest benefits because they know that they can give you. They know that you're gonna give your best self, right? Versus you working in a warehouse and then penny pinching you and then working to the bone. I feel like what Google is doing is just way. Yeah, but I think that they're just. I just think that they're just way ahead of the curve.
Yeah.
oh yeah,
It's
how
very
they
true.
how they think about treating people.
All right, what's next?
Speaking about treating people, we're working on my segues for these podcasts. You know what I'm saying? Apparently, someone isn't getting their respect. Elsie, you brought this up. You were talking about a lot of people are slandering her.
Yeah. So what's going on? Because I don't know.
You should listen to her.
Yeah.
No,
You should. She's great.
No, she's
bro.
really good.
She's so good.
Great.
Yeah. She's great. That's kind of this. That's the disconnect.
I
People
guess
think
so.
She's great, some
mean,
people think she's mid, but
I
don't.
won't say mid. I just
Nah, she's
wouldn't-
great. So
She's
basically,
good.
the Grammy nominations came out. So she has 8, I believe. Now I will say there
That's a
are.
lot.
That's a lot.
That's a lot.
That's a lot, and I know a lot of people.
That sounds like Beyonce type nomination number. That's a lot.
So I know one of her songs got nominated like 3 times in a song. It's a song that's just it was never really that big.
That's a lot for somebody who's single. I don't know right now.
Yeah. You know, Damage.
That's the one.
No, that wasn't even the one that
Exactly.
got.
Then
That's the
problem.
I mean-
It's called "Fight for You."
Yeah, nah.
So, but the thing with the Grammys, like a lot of times, like the songs that do get nominated are more so the ones that are just like, it's all about the composure, like and all that stuff, and it's less about the numbers when it comes to the Grammys.
It's like musical heads
Yeah,
that actually are like nominated, right? Like the
Exactly.
board of the Grammys, like musical heads. It's
Yeah.
not like the public. Not
How
the
do you feel
billboards.
about like I don't mean to go off topic, but how do you feel about like is Donda versus
sort of.
Loverboy?
They're both nominated.
No, in the same
Same hip hop album of the year, and I don't think either one of them are going to win. It
Wait,
should-
neither of them should win.
Neither one. Of them, it
Wait,
should
who's
be
on?
Tyler the Creator.
I thought that was last year.
It's Tyler, Drake, Kanye, and I think J. Cole
I
is the
could've
last
swore
one.
Tyler won. Didn't Tyler win last year against Khaled?
No,
I'm
that was
Is that 2 projects ago?
yeah.
I thought Tyler was 2020.
No, Tyler he's up right now.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm. So
Is J. Cole, Drake, Kanye, Tyler?
yeah,
Tyler might win it.
yeah. I think it's Jake. You said J Cole?
Yeah, J. Cole, and it's one more though that I've never heard one more artist. I'm not sure though.
Hold on.
Because I saw it on Twitter today.
Should have been what's his name? Mac Hami? Is that his name?
I don't know.
Woo, that Pray for Haiti.
Yeah. Should've
Boy,
been,
that boy be spitting, boy.
Yeah, he's nice.
I've never heard a weak project from that man.
Yeah.
I'm telling you. Listen, rap heads, get up on the Makami, bro.
Mac Hami
He
is
used to
crazy.
run with West Side Gun and the Griselda niggas. Now he's back with them again in his beautiful music.
Mhm.
Niggas a fucking rap fucking savant. He's a prodigy.
Yeah.
Even though he's kind of old.
So he's old?
He's older.
I didn't know that.
Cause he's been rapping since like 2000, early 2000s.
Okay.
But it's just like, yeah.
So here's the rap category. So best rap performance, you got Family Ties, Baby Keem, and
Yes.
Kendrick. So that's just the performance. You got Up by Cardi B, My Life by J. Cole and 21 Savage. I never even heard that song. Way Too Sexy, and then you got Thought Shit. My Life with J. Cole and Moray. I ain't never heard that shit. I think I've only heard that album one time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's from Cole's album.
They put the fifth one is King's Disease 2 by Nas.
Okay.
All right, listen.
He just got that.
Listen,
that album's not bad, but he just got that off the strength of who he is.
Yeah, I'm like, Nas, I love you, but
Yeah.
come on.
Nah, I think not for nothing. I think it's Don that probably gets the head now on that one.
I think Tyler wins it by a landslide, bro. I don't even think it's close.
I really think Tyler should like walk.
This
away
ain't
with
even
one.
close, bro.
With this one smooth.
If I have to put this in order, it's gonna probably be Call Me If You Get Lost, and I'm talking albums like that, like albums. So Call Me If You Get Lost, Donda, The Off Season, Certified Lover Boy, King's Disease.
Yeah,
That's
what,
the order.
What were you saying? Like, let's go back to her real quick.
Oh yeah, so people have the main gripe that people have with her is the fact that they feel like that her numbers, like they feel like nobody really listens to her and she's getting nominated for really big awards. And also apparently her dad works on the Grammy nomination board, so they feel like she has like an easier way to get in.
You know,
And do they
her-
also feel like people say that they love her, but they don't actually listen to her? That's why the numbers
Yeah,
don't reflect it?
yeah, they feel like
they
she's
just
like,
say it to sound cool.
And we
Yeah.
also need to acknowledge the fact that her low key is an industry plant.
I don't
why
believe
you say
that.
You know what?
I don't believe that.
I'm not
Why
gonna.
do you say that?
I'm not gonna.
Why don't I? Listen, I think we different.
Can we all name one industry plant?
Lizzo?
Not her.
Her.
She
I'll-
said 6ix9ine was industry plant.
6ix9ine was 1,000% an industry plant.
Lil Nas
Lil Nas,
X.
no, Lil Nas X is not an
He's
industry
not. I think
plant.
he's down for
Surprisingly,
He is
He's
one.
not.
He is one.
he's not. Trying to tell you,
Nah, he has to be just from the country to hip hop.
Nah,
transition.
he's
I
not
think
a
that
plant,
was by
but
accident.
He's not a plant. Like we saw how it happened.
Bro,
We see it happen, but the way
We
the way,
embraced him purely off the fact that because they didn't like him
because he was black
because
and
he was
country.
black. And
Yeah,
we
yeah.
automatically embrace him.
Yeah.
And then we
but the
started seeing
fact that he
troll.
still has a career after that lets me know he's an industry plant.
I don't think so because
He's talented.
he's been making like listenable
He actually
music.
makes good music.
Yeah.
The music is not good. We need to stop. The music isn't good.
Do you
don't-
listen? You don't listen to it.
you don't
I
like-
do the
you
Panini
don't-
shit.
You didn't even
Wait,
listen to
good.
Silk Sonic,
Hey,
but you gonna tell me you listen to Lil Nas X?
You
What
ain't
other
listen
song?
the John with Jack
Exactly.
Harlow.
You don't listen.
He had a whole album come out this year.
I'm not
Don't
listening
listen
to
to
that
John with
shit.
Jack Harlow.
Yeah, you can't. He doesn't listen.
All of the
Just say
music
you
I've
don't
heard,
listen.
Just
I
say
don't
it.
listen to him.
Okay,
but
yeah,
what I've
you
heard
can
is
do
not
it.
good.
When's the last time? What's the
What's that
last
song?
That
That
shit is a
that shit is
Mike.
not a banger.
All right, so we're going back
It
to
is.
say
That's
That's
hers.
some
up
shit
for
I
it.
just hear in the.
It's
That's
up
not
for
a
a Grammy.
banger.
Can you explain why hers is an industry plant, please?
I think the term industry plant is not necessarily negative, and it doesn't necessarily mean that the person doesn't have talent. She's talented, but she's an industry, and she's been pushed by the industry because she's not. First of all, she wasn't always her.
I just know that she's old. She's been around for a minute. I know.
She's
that.
been around
She's been
for-
signed since she was like 12.
Yeah. So,
Oh, for dad's in the industry, that makes sense.
and she wasn't always her. Before she was an artist like under her actual name,
Gabby Wilson.
Gabby Wilson, and I remember seeing her on like the BET stages, like back in the like a few
That's
years.
how a lot of people were though.
No, they
like a
don't.
lot of
They
people,
don't take.
bro.
It don't take that long.
Only thing, I'm not going to knock the black nepotism because we can get it when we can. That's all I'm
I
saying.
don't knock it at all, but it is there.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
I'm
I
okay
don't.
with
I
it.
don't think she's an industry plant, bro.
but she most certainly is.
What would they be
Because I
trying
went to her
push?
concerts. I went to her concerts before she was when it was just the mixtape out.
Because she's pushed as she's getting a lot of push from the industry. Like, she's getting everywhere. She's everywhere. She's doing everything. She's doing every cover. She's doing every tribute. She's everywhere. Everywhere there's a live performance, it's her. And I'm not gonna say she's not talented, but it doesn't always have to be her.
Like, in terms of popular female acts out right now, like, where would you put her?
Like,
No, just popularity.
in her genre.
No, just female acts out right now.
She's at the top.
she's probably top 7.
I'd say the bottom of that, though, right? Like,
Most popular.
yeah, like popular female acts out right now. She's got to be 7 or 8.
So let's list them. Cardi B, Beyonce, Cardi B, Nicki Minaj.
I don't even think you have to say Beyonce.
Megan,
no,
yeah,
you
listen.
definitely you have
Megan
to.
Thee Stallion.
Taylor Swift.
No,
Billie
no,
Eilish.
black.
Black.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm about to say that list.
Meg
was
Thee
way too
Stallion.
high. Yeah.
Cardi.
Cardi,
Two.
Doja Cat,
Doja Cat,
3,
Nicki,
4.
Beyonce.
We're not
better.
saying Beyonce because that's all that
That's
matters.
just-
Yeah, but I'm saying, but like,
I
you know,
mean-
so put it this way, there's at least a handful of names you put behind.
Is Summer Walker more popular than her?
I don't know.
No, I don't think so.
I don't think so. I feel like they're.
I think Summer Walker makes better music.
no.
But like
No.
to that,
No.
It's,
like-
that's debatable to me.
No.
No,
Larry.
definitely not.
La- Larry.
Larray.
Yeah. Here's the nominees for Best R&B Album. So you got Temporary Highs and Violet Skies by Snow Allegra, We Are by John Baptiste, Gold Digger Sound by Leon Bridges, Back of My Mind by her, and Hotels by Jasmine Sullivan.
like put it this way, not to cut you off, but Doja Cat has 2 Grammy nominations versus hers 8.
That's nuts.
Doja Cat, you can't
That
walk
is
outside
absolutely
without seeing.
nuts.
You can't walk outside
Doja
without
Cat's
seeing.
That's what I'm
her.
saying. But her got nominated three times for like the same song too.
And it's all under R&B.
Yeah, it is all under
That's
That's
R&B.
fine. Doja Cat's under pop, and she's the highest streaming artist on Spotify right now. She got 2 nominations,
That's nuts.
Yeah, she got one for
That make no
Sweetie.
sense.
and you can't go outside without hearing her.
Yeah, but that's a different genre though.
It's a bigger
It's a bigger
genre.
genre.
Bro, listen to the nominations.
How do you
only has 2 versus a smaller genre in R&B.
Yeah, but she's like
Yeah.
she's damn at the top of that genre right now.
She's at the top. Like, it don't get no bigger than Doja Cat besides Taylor Swift.
Yeah, but there's a lot of people in pop also.
Who's bigger than her besides Taylor Swift and right now?
in pop? Billie Eilish.
But 2, nah.
That is a debate. That's a debate.
Yo, Doja Cat is everywhere.
Doja Cat
bro.
is everywhere.
Yeah, she bitch is everywhere, bro.
She is everywhere right now. It's her time.
She's
I
on,
can't even
she's
lie.
on the main
She's
stage at
everywhere,
festivals,
bro.
She's on the main stage at festivals.
It's her time
like,
right
she's
now.
Like,
she got this shit in the bag, bro.
Doja Cat is Doja Cat time right now, and I hate Doja Cat.
she's the
But
highest
this Doja
streaming
Cat
artist on
time
Spotify.
right now.
She surpassed Drake. That nigga, what?
She did.
Yeah, she's the highest streaming artist on Spotify.
He's right there. Announced it the other day.
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy.
Crazy.
And you
She
got-
2 nominations.
And you
compared
don't
to 8.
know, you don't even know what her single is right now. What's her lead single? I don't know.
I'll tell you all of them.
Well, yeah, but you're
Yeah,
a big
you
her
are.
fan.
You're a musical guy. And you like her, and you're a DJ. You're required to know all the music that's going on right now.
Doja Cat's main single.
I don't like Doja Cat,
No,
but I can sing it
It's
to
that,
you.
uh,
I can sing it to you.
like that.
Some shit like that.
That sound like everything.
No, it's the
Didn't even know.
Yeah,
yeah.
the fucking
Say
TikTok
so.
shit.
Yeah,
The TikTok
Hey, my
shit.
best friend.
Yeah.
They got it, yeah. Her and Sweetie got a nomination for that.
I can
So.
name like I could give you like 4 of them, and I hate the bitch. I hate the bitch, and I know 4 of them, and I like her.
Give
But I
his
can't
ass a
say
panic
her.
attack. That whole fucking TikTok thing.
Yeah.
That's her. That's her shit. Yeah.
It makes no sense, Keenan. It don't.
Yeah.
She's
Once I
actually
look at that.
she's actually nominated for Record of the Year.
Who?
Doja.
Yeah.
It's
Kiss
just
Me More with
less
SZA.
nominations than her. What are? Come on.
Yo, wait. Who do y'all think is gonna win this? This is for Song of the Year. I Still Have Faith in You by ABBA, whoever that is. John Baptiste, Freedom. There's a song with
Y'all know who ABB is?
yeah, whatever.
ABBA?
Yeah, I know ABBA. Why the
Know the
fuck
song?
ABBA? Why do they have a song out right now? I get a kick out of you, Tony Bennett and Lady Gaga. Here's what we get into this shit. Justin Bieber and Peaches, right? Right on Time by Brandy Carlisle. Kiss Me More, Doja Cat. Happier Than Ever, Billie Eilish.
Olivia Rodrigo gotta
Lil
be on
Nas
there.
X, Montero. Oh yeah, Olivia Rodrigo, driver's license.
Gotta be there.
That should win.
But
She's gonna win a hella Grammy.
you got Leave the Door Open by Silk Sonic.
Sorry,
Too
it's
late.
too late.
Olivia Rodrigo should win that.
Wait, what's that song? Wait, hold
Yeah, I
on.
think Peaches comes the second to that.
Driver's license. That song was fucking played out.
Everywhere.
Hold on, I
That's
gotta
the it's a little girl pop song, but shit hit.
Hold on, I gotta hear it. I
She
don't
was
even
from
know.
High School Musical, the musical, the series.
Really?
She just got her titties done. Boy.
She got her titties done.
Yes.
Oh, this
Yeah.
song.
Yeah.
Yeah, she won.
Yes.
Oh
yeah.
shit.
Yeah, she won. Yeah.
Yo. That's all I'm gonna give
Yeah.
you. She won.
Yeah. Yeah. She should win.
That's
Yeah.
wow. You know what's crazy? I
Wait,
thought
how
that
old
song
is
was
she?
older.
No, I don't think she just got. Is she only 18?
Yeah, you better check that age, partner.
That's what I just said. I said let me see how I'm wilding. Oh, she's 18.
I'm
She
pretty sure
literally
that
just showed
shit-
up to
oh, here's
the
yeah.
whatever music awards in LA a couple days ago. Where
Yeah, that's
like
like the
she's
pop
like
guy,
flat chested, and the next day you're fucking
Yeah.
huge.
Bazumba.
Yeah.
You got any questions?
I
Hey,
don't
do
know,
we have,
man.
she got boomers.
She got
Boomba, bazumba, boombas.
Yeah,
Real
she-
quick.
She's actually about to sweep them.
Yeah, she
God.
should. That album
Wow.
is nuts.
Really?
Yeah, like streaming wise, insane. The numbers that shit does.
Damn.
Crazy.
I don't know why I thought that song was
She was
old.
number 1 on Billboard for like weeks. Weeks.
Just imagine. Oh man.
Out of nowhere. I'd never heard
I
this.
fucking wish.
But she had like 4 songs on that album that just like took off.
So real quick, let's do a couple more before we get
I
to
didn't know she was
questions.
so young. Now I kind of feel
You know,
Um,
also what we didn't talk about? How Pete Davidson, when you talk about industry plans, how Pete Davidson and Kim Kardashian's relationship is definitely fake.
Yeah.
Wait, you know what? I just had a debate with a girl about that.
everybody feels like
I
that. I don't know why.
think that's
but
I don't think
No.
that's fake at all.
I was
I
having a conversation.
not think
with,
that shit's real, bro.
I was having a conversation the other day. I think it's fake because Kim sees how much attention her sister is getting from dating a white man, and it's like all over. And
Yeah.
I think Kim wants to tap into that same energy.
I saw,
I think she's trying to have fun. After
you know, I
being
saw a
divorced, bro.
TikTok that actually like compared Kim's actual ass now.
Yeah, you see the
Did you
reverse.
see that?
Yeah, they're
reverse
trying.
rebuild.
They're getting less urban.
What's
Yo,
it called?
it-
Did the same thing. Chloe did the same thing.
They got like an ass reduction.
Yeah, they got like a
it's-
reverse
or
BBL.
whatever they
Well, 'cause
did.
Kim-
I
well,
believe
no,
that
'cause
Kim
Kim-
for a long time does not like that.
No, like no. Kim looks like before she looked like an ant. She's like an ant.
And
Yeah.
she don't look like that.
And I remember for
anymore.
a long time, like I just remember seeing like on commercials, she didn't like it.
Chloe doesn't like. Chloe did the same thing. She like her ass is not. You know. Her ass
So
used to be
so
like-
why?
that
Hold
shit
on,
was
real
crazy.
quick. Why do y'all think it's fake?
It
'Cause
just
I
it
think-
feels fake.
It
Everything
does.
about it
Her
feels fake.
sister's getting attention
mean,
from
you
dating
gotta
a white
remember,
guy
like,
with tattoos.
these
Now all of
are-
a sudden she does.
Yeah, but you got to think this is also a family that calls
Mhm.
the paparazzi on themselves.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
So when they want to be seen, they're seen.
I think
If she wants
I
to be
mean,
seen holding this nigga's hand, they're gonna make sure.
I
They're in
think
the tabloids. This is how they make money.
100%. But I think that everything they do has this energy. Even the real shit they do.
Nah,
Has this
her
energy.
marrying Kanye and having 4 kids with niggas not
You
fake.
can't fake that.
That okay? That was not. That was
That's
not
that's
fake.
going to the extreme.
You can you
Okay.
can have kids with niggas you don't like just because.
Yo, you're not marrying.
Especially
this
when
nigga
you only
having
gotta
4
push
kids.
one.
Yes, you yeah,
No.
Yeah. Oh, she only had one. Yeah.
She almost died for that shit.
Yeah.
having a kid. That's
yeah,
you,
that
don't-
was-
in the plan.
you can't predict that.
Yeah,
She-
but she
had
has
more babies
money.
after that.
She has
That's what I'm
money.
saying,
She
like-
don't
Yeah, but
need
she didn't
that.
have them. Didn't she have surrogates after that?
Because she almost died.
So yeah, it's not nobody plans to almost
Okay.
die having a kid. Now she would have do that again and get pregnant again. No,
You seen that picture with her in the car with Kanye fucking bawling like
That was
They're
that was
still
really
married
crazy.
technically.
no,
Are they? Yeah.
Kanye calls her his wife
No,
still.
Kanye,
He does.
you tweeted about
Yeah,
that.
he does. I wasn't sure if they were still technically
No,
married.
he literally said we're not.
I
divorced
thought he was
yet.
just a fucking.
He said
asshole.
he
Yeah.
said he
Hold up.
hasn't been served divorce
I don't
papers
remember what
yet.
I be saying.
Gotcha.
that nigga also be lying. Let's start there.
Well,
Yeah.
okay,
I
well,
don't think he'd be lying. I think he should be misinformed.
he said he hasn't been served divorce papers.
That nigga.
I
Anyway,
don't understand how that's true because he gave up the house.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
so hold on. I think everything they do has that fake energy. So Even the real shit they do.
It's
You
always
can
for a
say-
show.
This,
Yeah.
this is a lot more. This seems a lot more fake than
You
narrative shit.
just say that because this is the first new thing after Kanye.
That's what I'm saying. It seems like she's just out having fun.
Yeah, I think that too.
like
I don't
She
think
probably thinks he's funny, which
yeah.
well, I mean,
Bro, let me-
funny
let me
niggas are
break
top
down-
tier niggas.
he's a fucking
though.
comedian.
Let me
Like,
break
he's-
down. Let me break
he's
this
literally a
down. This
comedian.
is why I think this is this. I'm not saying it's a. I think it's a real relationship. I just think it's a fling.
That's
But
what
I think
it's a
she's
fling.
definitely in it because let's start with this. Number one, this nigga Pete Davidson is the exact opposite of what she's been with for the past 5, 6, 7 years.
And he makes fun of that nigga, which is
And he
hilarious.
makes fun of that nigga. She went from a fucking megalomaniac dude
Billionaire.
that's like bipolar and has mental health issues to
Yeah,
a,
Pete is pretty normal. compared
he's
to
just a
Kanye.
funny white guy.
From Long Island.
A
From
funny
Staten-
white guy.
Staten
He has his
Island.
problems too, but he's just a funny
Yeah, I
white
was about to say,
boy.
mental health, they're on the same boat, but
Not as extreme.
no, they are. Peach is on medication.
Yes, but you don't see him in the news every day
That's what I'm saying. Like
going manic.
Yeah, that's what. 'cause he's
But I
on
also
medication.
think
Yeah.
no, but
Right.
I also think that she just finds him really funny.
Yeah,
She
yeah,
finds him
100%.
funny, and guess what? No homo. The
The
rumor-
people say he's slinging dick.
yeah, they say he's out here slinging. No, for real.
Nah,
Mad celebrity, like a
Nah,
few
his
celebrity women, including Ariana Grande, said that nigga slings the meat.
no, his hit list is
And what you
He does
what-
have a crazy list.
and I feel like that's your top two things for getting bad bitches or bitches in general. Be funny and be slinging the meat.
you gotta have that paper too. I mean, no,
You don't do both. Hey, I do both, and I'm a fat fucking mess. I get bitches during my time of getting bitches. And I look like shit. You make bitches laugh, the legs open up, and then and I was doing that when I had bad dick. Now you making them laugh, and then you give them good dick on top of that. You can get anybody,
Yeah, after the sex, you can.
and
stay.
he's not a brokey. Not
he
rich
got
like
married.
her, but he's not a brokey.
Yeah,
got
but like,
married.
how
I
many
think-
men are rich like her?
I'm about to say that.
That's
is-
what I'm saying.
That might
It
be
don't-
better
it don't
for her.
matter, like-
That might be better for her. 'cause
And
she
guess
feels like
what?
she got some
Guess
power.
what? When
Well,
you-
no,
She feels like she got some power.
because remember on Drink Champs, he said that Kanye would be texting him in the group chat like, "I'm worth more than all y'all."
Yo, that nigga
And guess
crazy.
what?
Shit is
And guess what?
crazy.
That nigga's sick for that. We never talked about that.
You don't have
That
to deal
group
with this
chat is sick.
crazy ass nigga all the time. And guess what? Now, when you're with Pete Davidson, guess what, Kim? You're the star of the relationship
Literally.
again.
I think she's back in the spotlight.
That's what I said. She
So that's
she
why
has
I
the
think-
power.
She controls the
Do I
narrative
think
of
they're gonna get
everything.
married? No, but I think that's a real relationship, and they're just doing a real fling, and they're having fun right
You
now.
might be right,
Absolutely,
I think she's out having fun.
So I was
she's
li-
having fun with him right
I was
now, and
listening
they're having a
to-
good time.
I was listening to like an Adam 22 interview, and he was saying like
He's
somebody,
Not to sidetrack. He's been doing a damn good job
Yeah.
recently with interviews.
but he said like somebody he trusts is very close to like the Kim and Kanye when they were married. He was saying that Kanye would wake up and be an animal of choice, and like
Oh yeah,
Kim would have to entertain him like
Mhm.
I'm a giraffe today, so I just walk around the house like
I remember
like,
hearing
bro,
that.
come
yeah.
on.
Like, no, you had to deal with that.
Yeah,
And
there
then-
was a
That nigga's sick.
Yeah, bro, he was sick.
That nigga's
there was a
sick, bro.
situation they had.
He
It
is
was like
sick,
over
bro.
over like a piece of gum or something like that. Like Kanye was really on some shit.
Or
bro.
what about the fucking episode of like Keeping Up with the Kardashians with the Band-Aid shit?
Yeah, I'm sorry,
like-
the Band-Aid. That's
yeah,
what
like
it was.
bro, come
Yeah,
on.
he had to have
yeah.
a Band-Aid that would match his skin.
Yeah, she.
Like, do you
Like that was
understand
an
that?
actual episode.
You're
like,
dealing with that
yeah.
for almost 6. I don't know how long they've been
Now
together.
you got to deal with that shit with manager him.
Hold on, you're
fucking
dealing
North.
with that, right?
She is him.
You're dealing with that, and you're dealing with kids on top of that.
And
That-
their career.
Pete Davidson is a breath of fresh fucking air.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, he's just a funny little white nigga.
Do I
He
think
gets
that?
to fuck
I think
around.
that relationship is real. I don't know if it's gonna how long it's gonna last.
Say, I don't know.
I don't know if
I'll
they're
call
gonna
it a
get married.
relationship.
I don't think they're gonna get married, but I think she's definitely with this dude. She likes him for
Yeah.
right now, and they're doing their thing and they're having a good time.
It's
Absolutely.
the same thing with Courtney and fucking Travis Barker.
Yeah,
I
it's just
forgot
something
she was
different.
Travis
And guess what? And most bitches do things just because it's something different. And it
Courtney, yeah, she
yeah,
has.
but like go from
And it's-
fucking
Only one pissed me
Scott,
off.
and
Scott
it's not like
Disick
and it's not
to
like
this
Kim
fucking
Yeah.
skinhead. Like
Kim never has been with white boys before.
he cool. Yeah, he cool.
no,
He cool.
I have no problem with it. My skinhead, I'd be like, look at, he's
white
like
boys before.
fucking
Miles
tatted
Austin.
from his head to his fucking
Like she's
heels.
been with white dudes or white-ish dudes.
Yeah.
So it's like, but it's just you're doing something because it's different, and you've been married to a black crazy nigga for a long time,
Yeah.
and now I'm gonna go with a cool, calm, docile, funny white boy
Yeah.
that makes me laugh and probably fucks my brains out the frame.
Yeah, no, Mike is pretty spot on.
Yeah. Kanye the GOAT, but I can't imagine him getting it down.
And this
I feel like he my goat, but I feel like he probably slinging very mediocre dick.
and on top of that, it's the
I
be-
didn't.
this the best time to be clipping Kim
What?
because
Wait, what's it?
she just got out of a relationship.
Yeah, because Brandy, like she stole money from Brandy.
Yeah, that's why she because a lot of people don't know she put the tape out. Like they both had
Kim?
to sign off on it.
Oh wow, I didn't.
yeah, the shit wasn't.
It wasn't.
accidentally
It wasn't leaked.
Yeah.
Nobody
She said she
snuck
stole
into
it.
her
Yeah,
laptop
nah,
and
she
stole
owed
it.
Brandy 6 figures.
No, they said she stole. Yeah, she stole like 10K from Brandy or something like that.
no, but Brandy
more
sued
than
her.
that, like 200K.
Yeah, that's
whatever
what
it
she
was.
owed. She owed Brandy 6 figures, and the money that she made off the tape, she had to give that all to Brandy.
Wow.
Even though she, but part of it,
That's
is,
why
I'm
she had to-
a fuck
Yeah,
your
she
brother.
fuck
I
her
can't
brother.
really-
Yeah, and that's why she
Pimped her out to her brother.
That's crazy.
That's a
guys.
good sister.
Not that.
Who, Brandy?
Okay.
Yeah. You owe me money, fuck my brother.
All
She
right.
definitely the worst driver.
God damn.
You ain't have to
MJ?
repeat on the mic.
Well, we couldn't hear. Yeah,
I mean,
she's
it's
not a good
record,
driver.
it's theirs.
Yeah.
Nigga, her family got to deal with that. The family got to deal with that.
Brandy Ruggs.
Yeah, and you on Twitter because you always remind us. He do always remind.
You should have said Brandy Jenner.
Brandy
Brandy
Jenner.
Ruggs.
Yeah, they all got one.
Oh,
Brandy
I
Ruggs.
didn't say that.
Brandy
He said that
Ruggs.
shit right next to you.
Brandy Ruggs Jenner Bush.
Oh yeah,
God.
Laura Bush killed a guy.
Nah, it was
Brandy
the daughter.
Ruggs Jenner
That was
Bush.
Laura Bush.
That might be the name of the episode. Brandy Ruggs Jenner Bush.
Laura Bush.
They all
fucking
have something in
What
common.
did these motherfuckers say?
Bruce
Brandy
Caitlin.
Ruggs Jenner Brooks Starworth.
Oh God, oh, I forgot.
Jesus
them.
Christ. J.R.
Yo,
Smith
I forgot. J.R. Smith did it too.
He did. He got a body.
killed his friend.
What?
Damn. J.R. Ruggs, British Starworth Smith.
All right, let's go back to Ant's not gonna like this one.
Yeah. We're going down a rabbit hell.
All right. What question? Do we
I'm
have?
sorry.
Laura Bush.
We can
Laura
skip.
Bush killed a guy.
We can
this,
skip.
this nigga LZ is sometimes like what he's like on Twitter. It is bizarre.
Yeah, when he speaks his tweets, it's great.
Oh my god. This nigga has the
I gotta
wildest
tone it
fucking
down in
Twitter
person.
ever.
Nah, I love it.
Nah, on Twitter is where I
Thank you
shine.
for giving us that warning this week of I'm telling you don't watch the shit.
Oh yeah, I
Because you
tried
a
to tell y'all,
nasty
bro, that was a
motherfucker for even
that was the
retweeting
nastiest
it.
shit I ever seen in my life.
What?
The,
You just, somebody put that in our group.
The
and
horror
told you
house
to watch
joint?
it.
Yeah, bro.
Oh, that was rough even for me.
It's literally
That
10,
was some
it's 10 times
rough-
worse. We all saw Two Girls One Cup, right? Way worse.
Yeah, it's like 2 girls 1 cup times a million.
Way worse. 2 Girls One Cup and put some niggas in there with dick piercings.
Oh,
it
it
was
was
bizarre.
It was
Yeah,
bad.
they're throwing up on each other.
Oh,
The one girl,
man.
what is
Go
it?
look
It's
at
called
LZ's
prolapse.
Twitter.
It's called prolapse, right? The girl had the prolapse. She fucking had a rosebud. She had the rosebud, and the girl put it shit in her mouth. She was sucking it.
Yeah, like it was a.
No, she popped her asshole inside out, and the girl put it in her mouth. I was like, ew.
like that shit was a lollipop. Like
It's just
like it was a.
Oh,
fucking-
look, they got
Oh,
Katie
look
on
at
it.
Katie's ankle.
oh yes, that's what we didn't talk
Let's
about.
talk about that.
Okay.
Yo, Katie,
So-
yo.
So, oh
Is
my
that Shaq's
god,
foot?
oh, they got
God,
the fake.
look
Look
at
at the fake
Shaq's
cracks.
foot.
That ain't no way. That's real cracks.
Oh,
That's
oh
real.
That's
my
fake.
God,
No, but Kate, bro,
no
Katie's
way.
ankle, like that's somebody who just yeah,
That's the
somebody,
cover. That's the episode cover right there.
Yeah,
that
he
ankle.
just don't put lotion on, bro. He don't
he don't
he don't put lotion. He don't brush
brush
his hair.
What do
He
he
don't
do?
get haircuts. Like
He got to stink, right?
he has to. There's no way he brushes his
Nah,
teeth.
he's probably ashy like that because he probably just got out the shower.
No,
No,
we've all gotten out the shower.
I've never been that ashy out the shower.
No,
Well, you don't get that ashy just like being.
but
in the air.
also this nigga's rich. There's no way he doesn't have moisturizing like.
you can get
soap.
lotion surgery. You got all that money he got.
But he was thinking like I'm wearing long.
I'm wearing long.
I'm not trying to.
Nah,
Bro, he
Now, you know what?
at
fucks me
that
up
point
more?
he probably hadn't been outside in hours.
But that nigga's working out. Like, you should be sweating anyway. Why the fuck are you
I'm
that
so
dry? Like, nigga, what are you doing? You should be sweating anyway.
Which makes
That
me
nigga
believe,
got grayscale,
does
man.
he have like a? He must have like a skin condition.
No,
but
he's
also
just fucking lazy.
He got eczema.
because he came on Twitter, he was just like, "I'm about to start calling y'all broke." Like that's how I know he just don't put on lotion.
That means yeah.
You just
There's
don't.
no because
his
most
legs
niggas will just
too
explain
long.
it. I have a condition.
His legs
Nah,
too
you
long
just
to
a-
try to lotion up.
that shit is nasty.
Bro,
No.
that's too much surface area to try to lotion. He's
That-
like, fuck it.
that
Imagine
didn't
trying
look
to
like
lotion up
forgot.
a 7-foot body, bro.
It like he
Fuck that.
forgot for mad long. Nah, for weeks.
Bro, imagine trying to lotion up a 7-foot
Nah,
body.
you
You'd be
forget your
pissed
keys
off.
in the car. You don't forget that.
Yeah, you don't forget to lotion yourself. That nigga was not moisturized.
That's not just one missed lotion session.
Yeah.
That looks like an area that has been ignored
for
for weeks
Yeah.
minimum.
yeah, bro. That was not good.
I mean, I make sure I hit that area all the time because I got
You
a
got
tattoo.
to.
I got a tattoo down there now. So.
you got to, bro. Like
That nigga, he probably don't wash down there. He probably that shit.
that
shit
nigga
look
definitely
dry.
stink, bro. He definitely don't like. Yeah, bro.
He
I'm
really a Baltimore nigga.
straight from well,
Baltimore.
technically,
I'm mad you
PG
said
County.
Baltimore like
Yeah.
a Baltimore nigga.
Technically,
too.
yeah, Baltimore.
Baltimore.
Where you
Baltimore.
from? Baltimore.
Baltimore. Nah, he
Baltimore.
definitely technically a PG County, Maryland nigga. So they don't, you know, how they get
New
weird with that
Balance
shit.
wearing
Same
nigga.
Yeah,
shit.
they all sound the same.
Yeah. For all intents and purposes,
Yeah.
it's the same.
Nigga,
nigga.
you.
Yeah.
They all sound the same.
Earn.
You know what's crazy? It's probably been like a locker room thing. It's probably like, oh, this nigga ashy as hell, and then they finally
But he
called
can
him.
hoop.
But they weren't. But they're not good enough to sell.
They couldn't tell
It's
him.
just a coaches mean like
What the
Steve
fuck
Nash
was-
being there like, yo,
yeah.
what are we gonna do about
What
this
the
KD
fuck was
situation?
Patty Mills supposed to say about this shit?
When is Kyrie coming back?
That ain't happening.
At least
I
he
gotta coach you
lotions.
niggas.
He ain't not vaccinated, but at least he moisturizes.
Y'all think Kyrie coming back?
Hell no,
Hell
it's
no.
over.
Yeah, New York City elected a new mayor. So whenever
Yeah, but he already said
He already denounced that.
He did not.
He said, "I am not changing the rules for this."
Bing bong.
I think that was before he got elected.
Bing
wasn't it?
bong.
no,
he
after.
could,
Oh.
after, right after,
You'd be, I don't know.
because that was the news leading up. As soon as he won, he
He's
was
not
like,
getting the vaccine.
Yeah, and I also don't believe a politician when they say they're not going to do some shit. So
Oh, that's true. But
That's
I
true,
don't.
but he's just a mayor. so
Kyrie's
I don't
not
know.
I
getting-
mean,
yeah,
Kyrie-
but that's the nigga. That
Kyrie
makes the
probably
rules.
already has 5 or 6 vaccines in him right now, but he's not gonna get this one.
Oh, he has more than he has. Whatever we all got as a child. I
and
seen
then
it.
more
And
because he had to go to Africa.
Yeah, and he went to
played-
Africa in 2019.
I played high school
No,
sports
before
against this nigga. I know he.
Sorry, 17. He
Nigga
went to
went to
Africa.
Africa, bro. You are shot up
Yeah, literally.
and shot out.
Your arm was hurting for a week.
Yeah, I don't
Listen, if
know.
you didn't catch a disease in East Orange, you'd be all right now.
Fact, nigga from Irvington. Bro.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you're
Nigga,
good.
what diseases where they make mad golden crust.
He clicked the wrong link on YouTube. Now the Nets are fucked.
Literally, he literally admitted to falling into the rabbit hole of YouTube. That's how he even. That's how.
Watched one too many videos.
That's how he came across the flat Earth thing. He said I was literally on YouTube. I got caught in a rabbit hole.
Nah,
Stupid
even if you
ass.
look, even if
He
you listen to
admitted.
Aaron Rodgers when they said, "Well, what experts are you listening to?" He's like, "Well, my friends."
Joe Rogan.
Yeah, and my friends.
Joe
Joe
Rogan.
He said his friends.
He said his
Joe
friends.
Rogan.
Yeah,
She
my
said I
friends.
consulted Joe Rogan.
said I
and my
consulted-
friends for medical advice.
Man, fuck that.
He said I
I-
know it's your friends, but he
Nigga
also
take
said
ivermectin.
I consulted Joe Rogan.
Did you see Pat?
Because he said he had it.
Yes.
Yeah, Pat McAfee was.
I laughed in his fucking face.
Yeah,
was
no,
like-
I definitely like. I don't. That shit is stupid. That,
Right,
you
Besides like
fucking
pregnant
dumb.
women, all the people who are like anti-vax all have the one thing in common. They just all sound like they're all full of shit.
Every time.
Every time.
Like I
Every
said,
time.
I
like-
haven't heard not one
Just-
legitimate reason.
Oh, the
why.
only person that
That was
only
like,
person I
alright.
don't I only respect if you just say I don't want to do it. All right,
Yeah, just
I
say
think
that.
you're dumb.
Yeah,
but
just
I
say,
respect that
don't-
you
I don't
just
want to.
Don't come up with bullshit reasons.
if you're like a health freak, like a fitness freak, and you like think that you can fight it off, then fine.
If that would be the case if 5 million
Even
people haven't
so.
died yet.
Yeah, no, but I'm saying like. if
I'm
you
like, I
think-
respect that or
you,
whatever.
If you
nigga.
think you're like healthy enough that you can fight it off, cool. It's the people that like don't believe in the pandemic to begin with, then don't believe in the vaccine that get me the most.
But even so, it all reverts back to like how I said a while ago. The people who say they won't get it only say, "Oh, I'm not getting because that is all about themselves."
Yeah.
The people who do get it is for everyone else,
Yeah.
Literally.
which is how you save people.
Which is how-
Sorry to
All right,
tell
Mike,
you.
go ahead.
All right, we can skip. We
Science.
can skip Insecure being mid this season. It is kind of mid. Issa, It's just not looking.
It's the
good.
last. It's the last season.
It's the
right?
last
Yeah.
season.
Yeah, she's
and
done fucking, I'm out.
It's
That's
not.
exactly what
yeah.
she's doing.
I'm trying to get these
I
episodes
think
out.
this.
I
I
got a new
think
show
this
coming,
next
I'm out.
episode. This next
Make or
episode
break.
is going to really determine whether this season is lost or not.
What is it about inconsistency that makes women fall in love?
Because it keeps them guessing. They like mystery.
All right, now go now.
They
off to
think
the
they can
question.
change it. nigga.
Because like I don't see like why she's in love with Nathan.
Because
Obviously he looks good. All right, I get it.
you know what it is. It's part. All right, real quick. It's partly because
We're not gonna get into this, but let me get into it.
he's inconsistent. He's inconsistent, and that makes him a mystery. And she thinks he could change him. Number one. Number two, he's there, and she was missing. She really wanted Lawrence. Lawrence is gone, and he's
No,
there.
she didn't want Lawrence. She broke up with Lawrence.
She broke up with Lawrence because she wants Lawrence though, but she don't want the baby mama. It's just an inconvenient
All right,
situation.
all right.
Like I want you, but I don't want you to be a stepmom.
All right, yeah, fair enough.
So it's like, you know what I'm saying? So I want you, but you're not here. So well, you're here. Fuck it.
yeah,
And it's easy.
Yeah.
And that's what it's literally all it is.
yeah.
We'll move on.
Let me not project.
And
Go to
this
the
next
questions.
episode is going to determine whether this season is
Ah,
true.
fuck it, Corey. Let's hear what you got to say.
I'm a killer.
Yeah. Yeah, bitches love things they can't understand because they feel like they can adapt it and change it to fit their mood. And they get burnt every time and they wonder why. It's so fucking goddamn
Shout out
stupid.
Summer.
Do y'all
Every
Snapchat
time.
memories be kicking y'all ass?
I haven't
don't even
uploaded.
know why
I
you
haven't
say
man.
that.
I haven't downloaded.
What'd you say?
I said I don't even know how you say that.
I'm not gonna answer anything.
See, that's why.
Snapchat would be like 5 years ago today. I'm like 5 years ago today. Fuck. Don't care.
I want to know who created that feed.
Fucking
Nobody
dick.
asked for that.
Nobody asked for that shit.
Nobody asked
The
for that. Like, hey,
I've been enjoying my day.
4 years ago when you were happy.
Yeah, remember that?
Come here.
Remember that?
No, I don't.
No,
I do.
I was
but
trying not to.
yeah, I'm
you fucking
trying. That,
ass.
that's why it's from 4 years ago.
Remember when you thought you and her still had a shot?
fucking hey, bro.
Fucking
The
sick
hell?
fuck.
But you know now,
Only a
nerve,
sick,
and I'm sorry.
only a sick bastard would program that
sick
into
fuck.
that.
yeah,
Yeah.
the fuck, bro.
Now I'm listening to Anniversary again.
Yeah, listen to. Yeah, I'm listening to fucking Overtime on.
Do you
repeat.
think you healed?
Nah,
Psych.
Psych.
Bing
nigga.
bong.
Bing bong. Remember that date you went on, dickhead?
Did you heal or did you forget?
Did you heal or did you forget?
Neither. That's why I'm fucking here.
That shit just happened to me the other day.
Because we're here to remind you.
just the other day. Just the other day.
Who here has been
I'm like-
victimized by Snapchat
I was like, you
memories?
fucking kidding me? I was like, what the fuck is this?
Bruh.
Man.
No.
all right. We
I ain't gonna lie. I was on my.
All right, wait, no.
When you know in the iOS when you can look at
Yeah.
like the memories and stuff.
Yeah.
I was scrolling that and I had seen a picture of one of my ex that I didn't delete, and it was just like it had how they make a compilation of you and another person
Oh, my God.
2 years ago.
Yeah.
How do we
all right.
cry?
I was like playing the movie. I'm like,
Oh my god.
When you get hit with like that memory, how long you stare at the picture for?
It's gotta be quick. I get all.
I
I gotta get out.
I look
man.
at it
I gotta,
to get a-
you gotta get out of the whole.
to get a mental snapshot.
If
And
you
I click
think
off
about
of
it, if you think about it, like it was once upon a time where like Snapchat was really popping. You took a lot of
You
pictures.
staring at
and
like-
it was during the time that I don't want to think about now.
You Case starts playing in your head.
standing here looking at it.
Faded pictures in a broken
That shit
glass.
is terrible.
Oh shit!
But we move.
But we move.
It's just funny to
man.
see, like, oh wow, like, all right.
Damn, I was on some shit.
Who was that?
You was on some shit, Patch.
Shit.
Damn, I was a little
Yeah.
bit.
Damn, I was happy.
My skin sure was glowing.
I was glowing. I was so moisturized. Now I'm sad in my room and I stink.
And I got more bills.
More bills.
I'm
More
just in this room farting up a storm. Sad.
I used to have a dog.
Hey, yo.
Your Snapchat would be like, remember when your dog was alive?
Oh, wow, we're getting personal. Shit. All right. Well, since we're here, we're gonna stay here today.
Remember that?
Yeah, you sick fuck.
You remember that? Yo, fuck that app, bro. That shit is insane. I wish you could turn that shit off.
Remember when
You can't.
Remember when you had a girlfriend and both your grandparents still?
What the fuck?
It just be all of them in one picture, like.
Hey yo, remember that friend you had? Where he at?
Yeah, he's not here anymore.
Hey,
What happened to him? He used to be such a big part of the crew.
Thanksgiving ain't gonna be that.
I wonder how your dynamics have changed since he's been gone.
You got all the holidays coming up.
Y'all don't really go out no more.
That app is terrible, bro. I'm about to delete that shit.
But like, I wish you could delete the memory if it came up. Be like, so don't ever show me it again.
Yeah, don't
But
show it to me. I
but
want to
you
go
can't.
back and look when I want.
No,
Snapchat is
you
like
cannot delete the memory unless you go all the way down to it and erase it from the.
Yeah.
Have you ever been around
gotta go
somebody
through the
and that
wave.
memory popped up?
Been around them?
Nah.
No, somebody else. In that memory.
Nah.
And the memory popped up? No.
You said I'm gonna fuck up your current memories.
I opened. I had opened up Snapchat.
I'm gonna fuck you with your past and your future.
Literally.
Snapchat is like
Jokes on you, Robert.
social media is like a trauma treasure chest.
Oh, it really
God,
is, bro.
That's exactly what it is.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, man.
God.
Pre-COVID. Oh, no.
What about them COVID flings?
The COVID flings? Just COVID in general. Just.
I ain't had
COVID fling,
none of
MJ?
those.
Fine.
This is my COVID fling.
Right
there,
you're a
Pamela.
lucky beater,
Nah, when I get freaky.
huh? When I want to act like I don't know who it is.
Yeah.
When I want to be with a stranger.
I pretended somebody else.
You having a one night stand over there on the left side.
This nigga.
Nah, I think we talked about this before.
She's a little
The
slut.
sick- the
Slut.
sickest
This
shit
is my
ever.
wife.
The
This is a
sickest
slut.
shit ever is when niggas sit on their hands to make sure they shit is sleep and
The stranger shit. I was just about to ask.
That's a real thing.
I was about
That's
to
a real
I
thing,
feel
bro.
like
Have y'all
you
tried-
the type of person
Hold
to
on,
do
real
that
shit.
shit.
Have y'all tried it?
I'm not trying that. No.
I am.
That is.
I was about to say,
I'll
I feel,
update y'all
yo,
by next.
I feel like he would be the sick nigga to do that shit. I was just about to ask you that.
I'll update
He'll
you
do
guys.
this shit, but he won't eat nacho fries.
That's where he draws the line.
I mean, nacho fries never made me bust, so I mean, I'm
Hey,
really
just
getting
don't-
that here, pal.
Hey, just
Listen,
don't throw up.
I'm
after
telling
it.
you, bro, you're gonna love them. I'm gonna get them for you.
I probably
Then-
will eat them. I eat
They're
fucking
good.
anything,
They're
man.
good. It's a good.
But I will. I'll update y'all on the stranger by next week. I'll-
Strange. You gotta sit on your hands.
I think that's what it's called. The stranger.
Yeah, you gotta make sure your hands are asleep, and then you go to
Okay,
pallet
real
time.
quick.
I'm thoroughly surprised you've never done
You saw the Harder They Fall. How'd you like that?
Oh
Real
yeah,
quick.
nobody else in here has seen it, so I won't spoil it. But the movie is a 10 out of 10, and you will realize that within the first 10 to 15 minutes of it. That shit is good, bro. It's really, really good.
I was scared of it because it was too many people in it.
Nah, it's the perfect
Because I
balance.
feel I get worried of those movies where they have too many stars.
Yeah.
it. That's my shit.
it's the perfect
There's a
balance.
lot of
like,
times where I've seen that where it's like so many stars and the movies always end up bad.
Nah, it was the perfect balance. Nobody outshined one another. Everybody was just doing their job. Perfect. It was so good.
Good. All right.
How many questions we got?
I'm trying to. I don't know. For some reason, like
It makes them.
it brings back the questions that I already deleted. And I don't know why. But give me a second, guys.
Yeah, go ahead.
It's a snap memory effect.
Yeah. Let me check my snap memories. Niggas checking their snap memories now. Facebook does do it. Yeah. Nah, but now iPhone does it too. It'll just bring up, like Mike said, it'll just bring up a picture and it'll make a fucking collage out of that shit. With fucking you're everything I need. Like, why is
Okay, I think we only got about 3 questions today.
okay?
All right. So this first one is basketball related. Oh, before we get into basketball, real quick, this is an Isaiah Stewart sponsored Stan Account podcast.
Oh, absolutely. Oh man, how do we almost forget that?
Real quick.
I really wish that he would have punched LeBron.
in his
mouth.
fucking
Never going
in his
do it.
fucking
wasn't-
noggin.
He wasn't
never-
going
he
to.
wasn't,
But
he
right,
wasn't.
Reggie Miller actually had a good point. He was like, "Yo, when he was in his face, I don't think he did anything until he actually felt himself start to bleed like crazy."
Well,
that's when he
didn't
went-
start bleeding until he started acting wild.
Yeah, like it just went left. But also, we don't know what LeBron was saying to his face because you could tell he started to react to something. Like they were face to
He
face.
didn't look- he didn't
But
look-
then LeBron, like
He
they
didn't
were-
look sorry enough to me.
He wasn't. He wasn't.
And I was
sorry.
like, that's
I'm telling you, bro. He tried to pull a.
bro, LeBron was like, my fault.
He
Then-
tried to pull a
nah.
vet move.
This is the
It
problem.
was disrespect.
When somebody punches you in the face, which is what he did, and it's something about getting punched in the face, which is nuts. When you're not supposed to get punched in the face, and then you know that the nigga that did it, one, doesn't care that he did it, and number two, probably isn't gonna get anything is gonna happen to him for it.
Yeah.
He kicked out the game for it.
I don't think that happens unless he wilds out. I think if he just,
LeBron had no reaction. He got kicked out of the game. He was getting kicked out of the game for that.
I'm not talking about kicking out. I'm talking about the suspension. I don't think that happens if what's the name doesn't wild out. I think if he just takes it on chick, like, well,
Yeah,
that's
because
the game.
I think the NBA
And he goes, since that
the NBA
they-
looks at it like, all right, well, I mean,
now
this is
you
how
do
it's
it.
they
reacting.
look at that and they go, we had to suspend this nigga, and it's like, well, we
Because-
definitely can't suspend him without suspending him.
Well,
Yeah.
no, the NBA looks all flagrant too. So
Yeah,
like,
but I'm
I
saying,
still
like,
don't think he would have got a suspension for that.
I don't think so either.
I think so.
He wouldn't have got suspended if he didn't have that reaction. No way.
If he would have just
Well,
took
he
it
had
and
that
sat
reaction
down,
and now got a bigger penalty than LeBron. So it's just fucking.
which I don't think is right.
I don't think it's right either.
You can't do that, Mike.
You can't.
But you know what?
You
Guess
can't.
what?
You
Guess
can't
what?
do
I
that.
know you can't, but you know what you also can't do? Punch niggas in the fucking
He got
face.
he got his punishment.
He should get more because
No, he got his punishment.
Yo, you know what? At the end of the
You
day,
can't
at the end
do
of the day,
Nothing.
some people got knocked over. You know, some people tripped and fell. That nigga gotta get stitches. LeBron's okay. Them coaches are okay. That's not just a
That was
band-aid,
not just
Keenan.
bad. He
do
was
that.
leaking.
That's his leak. That's not
and
just a band-aid.
That's his third altercation in less than 20 games. I think he's a rookie. He's had 3 altercations in 20 games.
Well, don't punch that nigga in the
It
face.
don't
and
look
shit won't happen.
good.
Don't punch that nigga in the face.
That's
or don't
fine.
punch no nigga
But
in the
don't
face.
fucking run around the arena like a fucking.
I don't care. After you,
Yeah.
after you get punched in the face, I really don't care what you do because everything is justified after that.
That's what
It's
Shaq
not.
said the same thing. He was like, don't punch niggas in the mouth.
Don't
no,
punch
that's-
niggas in the face.
No,
Whatever
that's-
happens after that,
that's
I don't know what happens.
After we see the punch, the face punch, there's no really reason to talk.
If you're gonna get if you want to fight. Don't wait fucking 20 seconds and now want to
But
fight.
like I said, I think it was because
I don't get to
it was a
dictate
delayed
how a nigga
reaction
wants to
because
fight.
either LeBron must
You
have
punch
said
him in the
something or he
face.
felt that blood.
But the blood wasn't there till we started trying to push niggas out the way.
you wanna know what that reminded me of? Were you there for when Xavier and Adam
I knew you were about to say that.
and
I wasn't there.
then he wasn't about nothing
But
until
once
all of
he
a sudden
felt
that
it,
blood
yeah.
and then all of a sudden
And
he
now
wants
he's
to
like,
start
oh
chasing
shit,
down
like,
the
all
hall.
right, this nigga made me bleed.
Like no, because if you wanted to do something, you could have
I
done
was
something right
sick
there and
that
there.
day. I mean, it makes it.
I was right there.
I
front
think
row
it's a
seats.
difference when you see that blood and it's like
It does. It makes a
something to you.
difference. Because you're like, oh, this person actually hurt me. Like,
If I punch you in the face and you get a black eye, and I punch you in the face and I bust your eye open, what's the difference?
That's not different to me.
That's what I'm saying.
But the fact
Yeah,
that
but we're talking about different things.
No, if I punch you in the face, I punch you in the face. It don't matter. It
I mean,
don't matter if you
everybody-
get cut or
everybody-
not.
This is the problem that
you
I have with this situation. Everybody wants to explain this situation with cold logic, but until nigga, you got
as a professional athlete, you cannot act like that against the number 1 player in the league.
suck my dick.
It's
He's
fine,
a
and that-
player.
that's
I don't
fine,
give a
but now
fuck
you-
about none of that.
But you draw attention to everything. So that's the
This
thing.
should draw attention that the number 1 player in the league is acting like that.
And he got suspended.
He should be suspended more. He's a
Why?
fucking
He didn't-
40-year-old man.
he didn't act
hit a
out.
20-year-old boy in the
He
face.
didn't- oh,
'cause
all right,
he's
no,
getting-
stop.
'cause he's losing and he's
that's
getting
crazy. No,
frustrated.
stop that. That's crazy. That's crazy.
What's
That's
that?
what happened.
No,
That's
look,
not what happened?
No, the nigga was leaned up against the Bronson, get the fuck off me and punch him in the face.
Bro, he
That-
was getting boxed out by 2 niggas at the same
And
time.
you're boxing out like this. Who in the hell boxes out like that?
That's how I said Stewart was. LeBron wasn't
No.
boxing out. He was on LeBron.
No.
What you
And
talking
then,
about?
and then he did the whole and he looked at
Bro,
him.
the way-
He
yeah.
wanted to do that.
He tried to act like
wanted
he
to hurt him.
There's no, you don't swing that hard, and when you
They-
actually hit
they
somebody,
do
you're
that
not
shit.
sorry.
He wanted to hit him.
Yeah.
He didn't want to make him bleed.
Obviously,
Oh,
want to
well,
hit the
nigga,
nigga.
You don't
want
swing
to-
that hard on nobody.
You're
You're
not
trying to
supposed
make
to wanna
contact.
hit
Okay,
nobody.
okay, but right now you're like putting his reaction on LeBron.
Yes.
Yeah.
LeBron didn't make him do what he did.
Yes, you did. You punched me in the
You punched
face.
him in the face.
What is he supposed to do? Just eat it and go, well, that's the game.
If you're gonna fight him, fight him. Don't do the
It don't
other
matter.
shit.
I don't care what you do.
Okay, well now you got to live with what your punishment is.
I know, but he should get more.
Why? LeBron took his
You
punishment and
punched
stood
a
there.
nigga in the fucking
And
face.
he took his punishment.
Okay, he can take his
He
punishment.
took
I
his
think
punishment.
Okay,
His
for the
punishment
people,
should be a
for the
punch in
people
face.
who,
Yeah, we're not
for
gonna
the
say
people who
Stewart.
didn't see it, he didn't actually punch him in the face.
Yeah, it was
That's
more. It was like a backhand swipe.
It's more of like
Did his fist hit him in the face?
No, it was elbow.
No, you need to watch
It
it
was
again.
it was elbow
It was-
in his.
It was
fist.
elbow in his
It was-
fist. Hit him in the face.
Because
He raked him across
hit
the
above-
face.
he
It's
hit
not
above the
raked him.
eyebrow and
He
his mouth.
That's
he
not
raked
a
him
rake.
across his face. A punch is literally a dead on face to face. He did not punch him in the face. It was a rake across the face with
It was
his
still
elbow
very
his.
intentional.
What is
Very
a
Very,
rake?
it was very intentional.
I don't like the words you're using. Rake.
That's what it was.
He absolutely did.
He did not.
What's the punch, Mike? Nothing.
It was okay. Backfist. Want to use that word?
Smacked him in the face. It was a backhand. He literally backhanded him.
It's not a punch.
We're not gonna talk in circles.
He backhanded him.
Either way,
His hand was open and he went backwards.
Either way,
God,
LeBron
this
got
nigga
suspended.
LeBron shoot 30 children,
No, but-
and you could be like, "Well, the kids are in the way."
No,
I swear to God,
no one
I
is.
swear to Christ.
If you realize you're the only one talking about LeBron, we get LeBron did his mistake, cool, but LeBron got his punishment. That nigga shouldn't have reacted like that. Bottom line, that's fine because it's against LeBron. That's why you feel like that.
If Embiid did that, I would call Embiid a whole ass nigga for that because you don't do that to people. You don't, especially in a non-contact. You don't do that.
All right, where was this at when Jokic and fucking
That's a
Morris
push.
did that? Where was this at? Morris fucking went up to his chin and hit the nigga in his chin before he tried to shoot the ball. Same shit. What the fuck? Like, same shit. Where was this when Morris threw the ball off Justin Anderson's head? It's not a contact sport. Like, that's bullshit. It is contact. Like, just because you can't tackle it doesn't mean it's not
The
contact.
fact that the nigga got punched in the face and blooded up like that is looking crazy. That's nowhere near as extreme as all them other things.
Okay, so
We're
if he
not
don't,
doing this.
okay, so if he don't start bleeding, it's different.
Probably.
That's bullshit, Mike. That's
I
bullshit.
think it is.
That's
I
bullshit.
think it is different.
He didn't start bleeding until he started running around like a fucking ape. That's what I mean. He didn't start bleeding until he started running around.
You know how he definitely wouldn't have started bleeding?
Mike, I'm not talking about
The
LeBron.
monkey
I said this already. LeBron should never never did, but he got his punishment. The
They
rest of that
both got
shit,
their punishment.
yes, but your boy would never got a punishment if he didn't react like that. That's bottom
No,
line.
he should've got
LeBron's
one.
punishment is done with. He got his shit. He got what he deserved.
Hear you.
Isaiah,
I
whatever,
hear you.
shouldn't
I
have.
understand.
And
it.
you got to take into account this is his third altercation in less
Got
than
you.
20 games.
Got you. But at the end of the day,
At the end of the
as
day,
long as
it's
they
just-
both got a punishment, it don't matter.
So then what the fuck you
Maxie,
saying?
the dude controls whether he got a punishment or not. Right.
Exactly.
But at the fact, it should never be smaller than a nigga that punched you in the face.
Mike,
It shouldn't be.
if we get in a fight and everybody break it up and I stop and you go crazy, you're gonna get a worse punishment than me.
Why?
Michael? If he doesn't do that, he doesn't get punished at all.
Yo, he didn't even get kicked out of the game. You realize that, right? He didn't go back in the game because he couldn't calm down. He didn't get kicked out of the game. LeBron got kicked out of the game. That's it.
Okay.
So if he doesn't do all that, there's no punishment for him.
Mike,
I
you
don't
made
care.
a fool of the NBA on national TV. It's a business at the end of the day, and you made the business look bad on national TV.
So he made the business look
yeah,
bad.
they had to make it. They did have to make an announcement to tell the fans.
Yes,
not
you
really.
made the
He
business look
made
bad.
So he
Yeah.
made this
Yes.
look bad worse than your face in the league.
Yes,
Punching niggas in the
yes,
face.
because as soon as that was after, they would have kicked
Oh,
LeBron out the game. That'd been the end of it. It was a spectacle. Because how many times you hear about a flagrant 2 foul on a given night? That shit probably happens every night. You don't ever hear about
I
it.
never heard about punches in the face.
It's a you hear about flagrant 2 fouls all the
Jokic
time.
last year in the playoffs,
You-
which wasn't, but
Yes, it was when he kicked the nigga in the dick.
no, Jokic when he swiped down on
Oh no, that was a flagrant. Kenan. That was a
what
flagrant.
I'm saying, but like flagrant fouls happen.
Keenan
every.
wrestles when he plays basketball.
no.
All right, besides the point, the flagrant fouls happen every day in the NBA. You don't typically hear about them. If
No.
if that stops
And most,
and LeBron,
but
but listen,
most
if
niggas
that
don't look
stops-
like the way he did after a flagrant 2 either.
if
That looked bad.
Yeah.
if it stops after LeBron hitting him, people are like LeBron fucked up and did this. If he don't do all the other shit, the focus is on LeBron, and people are calling out LeBron. If all the extra theatrics is what made it bigger than what it had to be.
fuck LeBron.
Yeah, that's fine, and I get your stance on that. I'm cool with that, no problem. But you can't react like that. You make the business look bad.
You can't react like that. But
So that's it.
You can't. But it's like optically you can't. But I'm not gonna blame no nigga that reacts like that because I've never been like everybody says that didn't feel that because when you get punched in the face, logic is out the window, buddy.
And yeah, that's
I
fine.
don't
But
wanna
if I punch you in the face, fight me right then and there.
It don't matter if I want to fight you then. If it takes me a second, fighting happened. You acting like he sat there for 20 minutes.
He sat there for a good 30 seconds.
Okay.
That's a long time in that situation.
That's a long time in that situation. There was a hostile situation. Like, we're about to fight. Like, I know we're about to fight. If we're just playing basketball and I get hit and I'm like, yo, and
All right,
this
take
nigga's
this
in my
into
face,
account. All right,
and
take
now I'm
this into
bleeding, and
account.
it's like, oh, nah.
Take this into account. If I hit you, I know that, or you should know, right? All right, say you hit me. I know we got about 5 seconds max before there's 15 guys in between us.
you probably didn't even process that because he's dealing with the fact that he just got hit just then.
You know, I know he
And now
processed
the
that
niggas
because
in his face talking about
this is his third fight in 20 games.
he's talking so like, oh yeah, I'm sorry, but I'm not really sorry. Nigga, go check out my Space Jam movie and suck my dick.
All right, you can watch the video. He
And
didn't say
then-
anything too.
And then and then now it's like, oh, I fuck him.
Bring on the question.
But the question is,
Q and Michael run.
Shout out
have
to
us
Isaiah Stewart.
running in
You
circles.
can, I
I'm a-
understand
hey,
he hates LeBron,
hey,
but
bruh,
like the nigga
your
shouldn't
jersey
react like
getting,
that.
if they put your jersey up, it's getting copped, my boy.
That
Don't
nigga's
worry-
about to get dropped by every sponsor you ever had.
Don't worry about
He's fucking stupid.
don't worry about that.
Aside from the bad look of him running around, you shouldn't fight LeBron for a business.
Don't worry
decisions.
about that, my boy. And shout out to
Why, you
Gilbert.
gonna support him financially?
Yeah, I'll buy his jersey.
That ain't gonna support that nigga.
And guess
financially.
what? Gilbert Arenas,
Oh,
you
God.
dick sucking cornball. He is a dick suck.
Why? Because he said don't fuck with the top niggas in the league.
I would tell you one thing. You better pack your shit and go to Siberia. You don't fight LeBron on the not the kick.
And he said
And
also
them
don't
two-
fight KD, don't fight Klay Thompson,
Yeah,
don't
so
fight
what?
Steph Curry.
Shut up. And then he
He's
said,
right. You
it's
don't
worse
fight the
than
best
you
niggas
bringing
in the
up.
league.
This worse than my situation. Nigga, you brought a firearm
to work.
to work, you fucking
Hey, he's
idiot.
about the life.
That was
He's a
different.
stupid ass. He's a stupid ass
Yeah,
up and
dumb.
down. Just a dumb
You don't
fuck.
agree that's a bad business decision to fight LeBron?
Huh?
You don't agree that's a bad business decision?
It's
to
a
fight
bad
LeBron?
decision, but you don't need to go so hard for it. You fucking
No,
you
just
fucking-
no. Aside from Gilbert Arenas, though.
dweeb.
No, just aside from Gilbert Arenas.
That nigga made a whole post
I-
typing like a
I-
12-year-old
I-
girl with emojis every second. You don't like King. Jesus, bro. Clear the
Aside
cop
from
out.
Gilbert Arenas, do you think it's a bad idea?
No, it's a
though?
bad idea all
Alright,
the
cool.
time.
Alright,
Every
cool.
day. All day long.
All right, so we agree.
I mean, he's a bitch ass nigga, but he's
I'm not
the
asking
face of the
all that.
league, and you don't do that to the bitch ass face of the bitch ass league.
Agreed. Good.
The bitch ass niggas he is.
Agreed.
Bitch ass nigga.
Agreed.
Smoking bitch ass nigga. All right, but the question is, y'all opinions on Tyrese Maxey so far. Also, shut the fuck up, Keenan. And on. This is our boy, so you gotta give him a pass.
I don't know him.
Anon, the dude who says he called him, he gave himself the name.
Oh, it's like you named him, so he gave himself like a.
Yeah, he's
Anon.
anonymous.
Yeah,
Anonymously
Anon.
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 I like Maxey a lot. I feel like he's doing a great job.
Great job.
We just need Joel Embiid back. Point blank.
Yeah,
period.
that's just pretty much. It's very simple.
That's pretty much
He
it.
stepped up his game. He stepped up literally every facet of his game up.
Yeah.
He's rising to the challenge. I think personally, if he keeps it up, he can make a case to be an all-star. If he keeps it up like this, and yeah, I'm satisfied with how he's doing. Yeah, if we don't start winning, if we stay where we at, he could have a case. But if we get worse, then his case goes away. Like, because I think Cole Anthony should have a shot, but the Magic are fucking dick cheese.
And we
So,
play the Warriors.
You know what I
tomorrow.
mean? Yeah, that's an L. So we just
Anybody on the Magic ain't making all-star team.
Yeah.
that's
Yeah,
a
yeah.
shame because Cole Anthony's playing very, very well, but he's in Orlando. That's really a shame. But he's playing very well. He stepped up a lot this year, and he's not gonna get this recognition because he plays in piss poor Orlando. But Tyrese Maxey's playing great. I like him. You know,
I haven't been able to watch any games because
He's really good.
I don't have the local channel.
Yeah, you
anymore.
can't.
I thought you don't have the league pass.
No.
Not for NBA. He only
Who you talking to? Why would I-
Oh shit!
I'll send you a link.
Thank you.
Word. You stream live, stream East.
Yeah, but that's not. It's hard to do that with basketball. Football is different.
Yeah.
Basketball.
I'll send you a link.
Thank you.
Okay, so yeah, that's pretty much it with that.
What's the next one?
Okay. Found your guys' podcast from a clip on Twitter, and you guys are literally the best podcast in the blank fucking world. Been listening to y'all's podcast from start to finish, the whole 10 plus hours of each episode at work. And it makes work go by fast. I love that you don't cut anybody slack. No one is safe. LOL. Reaching out from Maryland, wishing us success, and yeah, shut the fuck up, Keenan.
You gotta feel special.
Hey,
like,
no, I
you
don't.
You're the only nigga that
You're
gets
the only
a
one
shout
that
out.
gets personal shout outs.
Literally, personal shout out.
And you telling me to shut the fuck up. It's your
But
brand.
it's, yeah,
You
that's,
gotta own it, bro.
yeah, you gotta own it, Keenan.
You
I'm
need
telling
to-
you, when we get these shirts and
you
you want
need
to
to
Listen,
LLC.
you better,
like I said, I'll
you better NFT that shit.
Yeah, NFT to
I'm about to
STFU.
copyright that bitch.
Yo,
Oh, shout out, man. We appreciate
yeah.
that.
Oh yeah, thanks. Whoever
Man
you
or
are.
woman, whoever.
Yes.
We appreciate you. We really
Thank
appreciate that.
Keenan appreciates you.
I
He
never,
just didn't say it.
get tired of seeing stuff like that.
Yeah.
All right, here's the last good question. If you could only watch one sport for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Basketball.
Football.
Basketball.
Football.
It might be football for me.
No.
You're not saying
Basketball.
soccer?
All right, yo, I don't want to add. Let me add on to the question. I saw this on Twitter. I think who posted it? What's the most exciting thing in the sports world? Somebody getting dunked on, a pick six, touchdown, a grand slam, or it was like something else, or like something else. But like,
Can you find it? Maybe because I want to know what the other thing.
So by that right there, I'm
They did
gonna
each-
say getting dunked on.
they
Getting
did.
dunked on?
They did each sport, and it was like the highlight. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Dunked on. Because that
It happens so fast.
it happens a lot and it happens fast.
Basketball's more exciting than football, though. Just so, like in a total game.
That I agree with.
You-
I'll
you-
agree
you-
with that. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
Like I'd rather sit down and only be able to watch basketball forever versus football.
Basketball highlights are always going to be more exciting than football highlights.
Exactly.
A-
You know, 'cause,
absolutely.
like,
Absolutely.
Because basketball is a faster game.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and
100%.
it's just the skill different. I feel like the skill differential in
But
basketball
it's-
is a lot smaller, a lot closer together than football.
Yeah, I don't think football really can have a moment like that unless it's a crazy play,
Yeah.
like a.
Like the
Like a
Odell
kick-
fucking
like a
catch,
kick
right?
return.
Like,
Yeah.
Not even that, like something crazy, like a Music City Miracle type thing,
Mm.
or the shit where the Eagles they were
Sean Jackson.
the Giants, that shit like that,
Miracle in
like
the
shit where
Meadowlands.
wacky shit,
Yeah.
like. But honestly, and you guys are gonna say I'm a soccer guy, but I think soccer goals,
I think that might have
especially
been
in
the
the
last-
right context, like
Some of them.
Did you see the one that Ronaldo had today?
no, I didn't.
It just the
Nice.
context. It's
But
context.
like,
Some of
especially
them, it depends. but, like,
especially in the context of them goals,
Of the moment, and any
the
sport,
moment
yeah,
is
it's the moment.
woo.
Like if you look at the moment, like I know,
Like I think a
block-
game-winning goal in soccer is always going to be more exciting than any goal-winning, game-winning anything in football.
So you would rather see a goal winning in soccer than like a game winning field goal?
yes,
yeah.
1,000%.
I say
I'd rather see
Yeah.
that than a.
I don't think so.
I don't think it's trash. I like
It's
it.
not trash.
But a
It's
game
not
winning,
trash.
especially when
A
you're on the
game-winning
winning
goal
end
in
of it.
soccer is
like,
way better.
Like for
though.
instance, that wasn't
I think the
trash
chances
when the
of a-
double doink. Went
Now
in.
that shit.
Now
woo.
that shit had me hard.
that shit.
the double doink.
We was
you
together
remember
when
that?
we was
Yeah, we
watching.
were.
That shit was great.
Yeah, we
man.
were in your.
Oh, yeah,
back
you-
room.
We was all together.
Yeah.
Yo, that.
I think
Yeah.
soccer is more exciting like that because the chances of it happening is so.
Yeah.
So much slimmer.
But
Because
none of that is better than watching Kawhi Leonard's ball bounce off the rim 7 times before going.
You could have heard a pin drop in that room when that happened.
Honestly,
there were so many more moments you could have said other than that.
Yeah.
But that was one of the most recent ones.
Yo, bro, that's how the room sounded when he hit
Bro,
that.
It was
that was
so
the
good.
that was the most recent one where,
There was
where
so
you
much more.
you literally just like
There was so much more he could have said. He could have said fucking Kobe hitting a fadeaway jumper over the Raptors for
LeBron
4.
blocking Iggy.
Yeah, he could have said a lot
that,
of shit.
That shot it hit the rim like 5 times for one.
I'm thinking how LeBron blocked Iggy over that shot. That LeBron blocked shooters for the finals.
Facts.
I mean,
I think-
I think probably the best moment I ever saw was Ray Allen hit the game tying 3, Game 6 in Miami. That was probably the biggest shot I've ever seen. What do you think is bigger, that or Kyrie over Steph?
I was about to say Kyrie over Steph.
Kyrie over Steph.
Because it's Game 7.
Kyrie over
One of
Steph.
my, it's not the biggest, but one of my favorite moments is when LeBron was going crazy against the Raptors, and the nigga had, I will never ever forget this shit. He was going to the left,
side
and
this-
shot a fucking.
Yeah.
That's the most. And I'm not even a huge LeBron fan, but that was one of the
No,
most
that-
amazing things I've ever seen in
that
my life.
year.
bro.
I think he had a game winner like every
Every game.
game 7
Bro.
or something like that.
To the left, shot it just. Whoop. It looks so nonchalant. I'm like, bro, this nigga's
I'm
playing at the
gonna-
highest level, and he just.
I'm
That shit was
going
crazy to me.
I'm gonna throw
Yeah.
a wrench into it.
Yeah,
as
he's out here
one of
pushing
them-
people for open jump shots.
one of the most exciting
right.
sports moments I ever seen
Mm.
was actually a whole game. Was Liverpool versus
Oh, brother. This guy stinks.
K-Man Q just because he doesn't appreciate sports where they can't use their hands. Nigga, I play guitar. I don't like rock music. Shut up.
Mike was like,
You go, Mike.
Depends
I,
on the type of guitar you play, Michael.
I personally think that the
Stupid.
most important thing to happen in sport is actually
It's the soccer.
soccer. One time,
But no, this
Liverpool was playing
Off the
against
top bar.
Liverpool was playing against Arsenal. It was fucking.
It wasn't
amazing.
Arsenal. Arsenal sucks. It was Liverpool versus versus Barcelona
Okay.
What was
that's
the score?
interesting.
in
Final
the
score.
Champions League semifinal. So the way it worked,
It was
and I hate-
1-0.
you gotta no, it wasn't.
Wait, no, that was not too long ago.
It wasn't. It wasn't fuck
was
face.
fucking
No,
nil.
no. What he's talking
It
about was
wasn't
actually crazy.
Fuck face.
Nah, what he's talking about was actually crazy.
Hey, if it wasn't the World Cup, I don't give a fuck.
Okay. It was the semifinals for the Champions League, which is the biggest tournament in Europe.
It was a fucking skit. This nigga's an inter squad scrimmage, nigga. What the fuck?
Inter
All right. Basically,
All right, go ahead, Mike. Go ahead. Woo! Devontae Smith, that was crazy.
Who gives his college? Who gives a shit?
Nigga, you ever seen Reggie Bush play at USC? You talking about goddamn soccer,
I
nigga?
don't give a shit about college.
Nah,
That's not even the biggest thing. In
Nigga, you ever seen Cody Paul highlights on
in
YouTube?
school? Them
You
niggas
talking
go to
about soccer?
niggas go to class. Who gives a fuck?
You ever seen Marshawn Lynch tell motherfuckers to hold my dick? You talking about soccer?
Yeah. All right, that was a good one. That was a good.
That was an amazing.
That was amazing, man, actually. But no, like I think it was like the way. See, now I gotta explain the scoring, and now it takes away from all.
All right, well, this is gonna
You
take.
ever seen Brad Dawkins bear
This is
crawl
gonna
in the
take.
fucking
It sounds
end
like
zone,
this is
nigga?
gonna take some. Yeah.
Basically. Oh, I'm sorry. It's not man hit ball with hand. Ball with hand.
It's man hit ball with foot. Fuck, nigga.
Put
Man does
Man
technical.
put-
Like,
men put balls in goal.
Man does technical wonders.
man
with
puts
foot.
4-inch ball in 9-foot fucking net. Sorry.
Yo,
With a 5-foot goalie.
Men use big hand and dunk in ball. Woo!
Over other big men.
yo, wait.
Man
Look at
jumps
that
10 feet in the air to dunk, nigga. Fuck
Y'all
off.
see the Twitter space? It was just niggas making monkey sounds. Did y'all see? Bro, they gotta get rid.
There was a space where it was just girls doing dick sucking sounds.
Bro, it was just monkeys. Motherfuckers in there.
Nah.
Please find that shot. Niggas in there screaming.
They were a little too good. Too.
But guys, look up Liverpool versus Barcelona in the 2019, 18.
If you're trying to get a good nap.
Yeah.
Damn.
And if you want a bigger nap, watch anything Derek Fisher related.
Yeah.
That .4 shot over the Spurs? What?
Yeah. Look up video of
Wait,
Matt Barnes
is that it?
fucking his wife.
Wait, hold on, bro.
Yeah.
Well, actually, it would be reversed.
Wait.
Derek Fisher fucked his wife. So, ha!
Here we go.
Wait, please listen to this shit.
I didn't hear with a growl.
No. I was like, why was that so good?
That shit had me crying, bro. It's something that's just so stupid. But the first time I saw that shit, I was
What the fuck? What the fuck?
there was one that was called a loud noises spaces, and motherfuckers was just in there screaming.
Just banging pots and
Fucking
pans.
niggas just had their microphone up to their mouth, just
Bro.
funniest shit ever, bro.
All right. Let me be real. So
Don't say no bullshit.
I'm gonna say a football one, so the meathead Q can get his rocks off.
There you go.
When we did the
Hold on,
Philly,
hold on.
when we did the Phillies, the Philly special in the Super Bowl.
Oh yeah,
That was
absolutely.
That was
I was
pretty
on
cool.
4th down.
You haven't.
Oh, I'm sorry, I wasn't watching Michigan.
Man.
Fuck up again.
Or the Raiders. Fuck up some more.
It's not like they ran.
Listen, when's the last time the Raiders won the Super Bowl?
When John Madden was coaching, that nigga's halfway dead. I don't know. I don't remember that.
Yeah. Sorry, I wasn't born yet.
Yeah, tell us, historian.
It's
When
so
you were
funny.
19, tell us what happened.
It's so funny.
Sorry, the best Raiders team played against Herm Edwards.
It's so funny. 'Cause y'all niggas
No,
know that
literally,
one season
plain
and
safety.
Never fucking again or before.
Hey, it's gonna happen again.
I've only ever.
You see the trajectory.
He said, "Here, just take it."
You see the trajectory. All right, Keenan. All right.
All
All right. Okay. All right.
What do you do now? What?
No, he's just talking about Tom got tired of winning and he just gave us to the league. He's only saying that because Eli
Not Tom,
Manning's
God. God got tired. Got
He's
bitching.
not an athlete. Tom.
No, that
Why
was
are we sending Tom out to do
that was a-
routes? Why
That was a
would-
wide pass.
Sending Carson Wentz. Yeah, Nick Foles out.
Nick
Well,
Foles is more of a
who caught it and who didn't?
Which one was the better pass?
Which one was the better athlete?
Which one was the better
Who's a
pass?
bigger athlete?
Which one was the better pass?
Which one was
Nick
in the
Foles
NFL?
used to play basketball. So
That's
D1
fine.
basketball.
D1
Which
basketball.
one was the better pass?
Tom Brady.
Tom Brady should hit him in the hands.
Both hands. It hit him in the hand. He had to reach out for that.
Both
Whoa.
hands.
Tom Brady had to play
A
football.
footballer had to reach a little bit.
Tom Brady had to play football in the football game. Get him. You there right
In
now.
a big football game, he had to do a football move
Yeah.
with his football hands.
If he could have threw it between a 12-foot fucking net and but a 4-inch goalie, and it'd been all right though. That would have been more exciting. Don't worry.
Would have been.
Shut the fuck
But
up.
he
I
can't.
believe
He
that
can't
shit.
catch with both his hands. Wow.
Sorry, because he throw that bitch better than anybody.
Well, maybe he should have been throwing it instead of catching it.
Maybe.
How about you don't fix what's not broke? That's like me having a
I'm with you.
bicycle in a Suzuki bike and go say, I want to go tricycling. I gotta get to work in 2 minutes. Let me get hit the tricycle. Meet me. Cling cling.
Maybe you only had to go block.
Cling cling. Cling cling.
Yo, Temple,
And now you're at work sweaty. And
Temple just said Mario Chalmers just walked into Tango tonight.
he's alive?
And Deion Waiters.
And Deion Waiters.
Why are they in
Last
there?
time I was just there the other day. I was with fucking.
Well, Deion
Jason
Waiters from
Kelce.
Philly though, right?
Yeah.
He's from Alaska.
Nah, he's from Philly. He's from
No,
Philly.
Deion Waiters is from Philly,
he's
but
from Philly.
Mario
Deion
Chalmers
Waiters.
is from Alaska.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm talking
He's from
about.
Anchorage.
Yeah, he's from Anchorage.
What kind of nigga?
I mean, I think he's a military kid.
Oh, okay.
That's typically what happens. But there are a decent amount of black people in Alaska because of that reason. And they actually
They probably-
produce
Let me just get the fuck away from
Yeah.
everything.
and they produce a decent amount of actual like college level players.
Interesting.
You ain't got shit to do over there, but
Yeah, they
fucking
just
get
be
in the
balling.
Went
gym.
to high school in Alaska too.
Yeah.
Just gotta-
Oh yeah, no, he was really
He lived his whole life.
yeah, he was really out there.
Niggas out there in the cold.
That's for real.
You think they play football in Alaska?
They do. I seen it.
When I think of Alaska, I just think of fucking ice. So I don't know. You know?
I mean, it,
He still
it do,
plays basketball.
It do be cold, but
He plays in
Do football recruits come
Puerto
out of
Rico.
Canada?
Yeah. That's where Wichita's from.
there's a couple of them in the league right now.
my
Claypool.
freshman year of high school.
Yeah, Claypool's from Canada.
My
He
freshman-
is?
Mhm.
My freshman year of high
okay.
school, my running back
He's-
was from Canada.
Really?
But Canada's weird because they play with the goalpost
Yeah,
in the
front
mid-
of the,
in
yeah.
front of the end zone.
So you
like,
can hit that shit.
yeah,
Yeah.
like I've seen niggas run in.
Why would you do that?
Like, that's how
Yeah.
football used
So
to
like
be.
instead of it being behind the end zone, it's at the very front.
Yeah, you
That's
could.
like
you
hazardous.
Could, no, yeah, you could. People run into it.
Yeah.
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 Imagine
See,
running and then you just run into a pole. That's exactly what that's like.
What the fuck? That for what?
Canada, bro. Canadians.
I mean, yeah, that regular football used to
But,
be
like,
that too.
Canada is like
Yeah.
at my old job, my boss is from Canada. He was saying like one of the differences in Canada and the United States is they take what you call it very serious. People who litter. That's like a very serious crime there.
Well, most modern countries, developed countries, take that seriously.
Like
more-
very,
they should.
Way more seriously than America.
really
like
should.
they will arrest you.
We're a shit. We're a shit
not
show
mad
when it
at
comes
that
to
at
like
all.
literally littering and taking care of the environment.
Yeah. All right, we out of here.
you look
Yeah.
like you litter. It was on purpose. I mean, I think that's kind of how littering works, right? How do you litter by accident?
Sucks. All right, we out of here.
Oh yeah, we could. I
Yeah, we
mean, that didn't help for the Anthony
No,
Davis conversation. But
What happened?
No, that wasn't Anthony Davis. That was THT or
Okay,
whatever.
another
HTH.
HGH.
I don't,
THT.
I don't know. ACL.
What do you do?
MSG. Through
Threw a terrible pass.
a terrible pass. Yeah. Anyway, I think that is it for us.
Yeah, it is.
We don't got anything. But listen, make sure, guys. Listen.
Damn.
The podcast is leveling up, as you see. You know, we're doing good things all the time. So it's on you guys. We've done our job by giving you the great content that we do. Right? Audio and visuals brought us to our bar man, toe sucking Mike in the back.
Toe sucking Mike. Jesus Christ.
Mad Science says toe sucking Mike in the back.
Really?
Do you?
Oh.
I was gonna say.
Oh, he said no like he was disgusted. No.
Hey, and if you had and listen, ladies, if you had pretty feet,
Send it to him.
they send them to him, and he's willing to photograph your pretty feet.
Took some photographer.
Photograph? Is that what I said?
That's exactly what the fuck your stupid ass just fucking said.
Photograph.
Yo,
He's moving to photograph.
You just what the
Photograph.
what the fuck?
That's how you know this nigga's tired, bro. What? Photographer.
He just kept going. Like,
You want him
you
to
just-
photographer have your feet. Photographer. Yeah.
This nigga, what the
Yo.
fuck?
Oh my god.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, nigga, drink that Red Bull. Wake up.
Red Bull vodka. Let's go.
Red Bull vodka.
He's one of the photographers.
He's about to say that shit again.
We're done.
He's willing to take pictures
Cut
of your
and
feet.
print.
He's willing to take pretty pictures of your feet at a discount, and he's behind the YouTube. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube. We're growing in subscribers every day. The numbers is going up. I'm liking what I'm seeing. I think we're up to like 110 or 115 some odd subscribers on YouTube. Keep that up. Make sure you follow us on all socials, Twitter, Instagram, at the NTSpod. Make sure you follow us on TikTok. I want that to blow. We gotta hit up all these avenues, baby, so we can blow up. Make sure you listen. Tell a friend to tell one friend to tell one more friend again. Like, rate, subscribe, all that stuff. Go on the podcast page. Go on the Apple podcast page. Leave a 5-star rating and leave a comment. Even if you just say anything like "shut the fuck up, Keenan," or 9/11 was an inside job, or all hail Lord Xenu, whatever you want to say, just do that, and then just we kind of get the engagement going because they like the algorithms and the people getting with the job and the groove and shit.
Mm-hmm.
So, that's it. We appreciate y'all. We love y'all. We will see y'all next week. This should be out before Thanksgiving. Actually, this will be out before Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
So enjoy your Thanksgiving. Enjoy your walks with your cousins. Tell that auntie that she ain't shit when she starts talking about you gaining weight and why haven't you gotten married yet. Make sure to leave that cousin that always comes with his roommate alone.
Jesus Christ.
It's always a cousin that got a roommate or a friend. I'm like, you
make
suck
six.
dick, Carl. We know.
You make 6 figures. You don't need that.
Like, you don't gotta explain nothing to us. We know you suck dick. But make sure the right person brings to anything.
No, make sure anything is brought.
And more important, if your cousins go out on the walk and you miss the opportunity to go out on the walk, don't make it hot by saying, "Oh, where'd they go? I just seen them. I thought they was just here." No, man, go find them. Go find your own site, okay? And make sure you wear spray before you come in. My Mima don't like that shit. All right, we'll see y'all next week. We love y'all. Enjoy y'all holiday. You know what I'm saying? Don't get trampled on Black Friday. We love y'all. See y'all next week. Same time, same place. Peace out.